Checking. Wait lang, ayan na. Start streaming. Excellent condition. Please stay like that, please. Come on, please. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. We live at 10 seconds already. Come on, man. Keep going. Excellent condition. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Okay, sige.
Raj, all I see is darkness on your side.
Yes, that's what I like. Darkness.
Edgy shit.
Engulfed
Patay
by
naman
darkness.
Patay naman ulit yung ano ko.
Yeah, you edgy little shit.
I am wearing an anime
Yung
shirt.
half
So,
face
okay,
na ganun.
okay, so
Yeah, same.
transition ko na ba?
Sure.
Super late na tayo.
I'll be
Transition
ready.
in 1, 3, 2, 1, and transition. Alright.
Welcome back to this. Welcome back, guys. What's up? Welcome back to the Broke Podcast. I think. So, I'm Jam as your host today. Unfortunately, I'm your host today, and I'm joined with my Broke brothers, Jed and Roch.
We're sorry we're
Say
late.
hi, guys.
By the way, are you recording? Are you recording? Yeah.
I have been recording for the past 17 minutes.
Okay.
I will take note of that.
Okay.
I will take note of that.
Oh yeah, sync clap. Sorry.
Think.
Alright. Sorry, no music muna tayo.
Alright.
Sorry, boy. We're trying to do some things, new stuff, pero we didn't have enough time to test things out, so my bad. Tapos nawala kasi yung rhythm bot. Why?
Very, very sorry guys na mga sa medyo scuff na nangyayari ngayon. It's like for the video, on our video side, makikita yung iba yung itsura ng camera namin. It's like a straight line now. Di na siya yung pa-triangle.
Ay, we?
Kasi may papakita natin yung yung mga hinanda natin or what
Who's at the bottom and who's at the top?
I am at the very top because I am the host and you, Roch, are at the very bottom.
Sounds so
sorry.
weird.
Because you edit.
All the work falls to me.
So
Everything falls to me. Oh
Yeah.
gosh.
It starts with me, and then with Jed, and then finishes with Roch. So weird.
By the way, new setup. Sorry. Yeah, I have a desk now.
Yeah, congrats. So before we start with the whole podcast and shit, how are you guys? Kamusta naman kayo guys? Kamusta naman ang our linggo nyo since our last podcast? Ikaw muna, Jed.
I am fully Titan now. I am Titan. When do I start running naked anymore? Sasage! Oy, gagi sakto anime yung pinag-uusapan natin. Oh, yeah!
Sasage!
Okay.
Ikaw
Eren
naman.
Yeager! Okay, go.
Eren Yeager!
Naunahan pa ako maging Titan nito.
Sipin mo yan.
Tagal na ano ko.
Second dose.
Sisihin natin. Sisihin natin ang gobyerno regarding dyan. Kaya di ka pa nagiging Titan.
Ay.
Ay. Kaya naman, V, kamusta naman ang... Oh my God! Kamusta naman ang iyong linggo?
Ano ba nangyari ngayong linggo? Bilis lang eh. Nag-dash naman ganun yung linggo eh. Diba? Wala nangyari. Nag-marathon lang ng anime kasi panibagong season ng anime na naman yata next week.
Alright, season ng anime. Shit. Panibagong seasons.
3 to 5 animes.
Yeah, that is almost impossible, but since you are a weeb, that is solely possible. So like, you don't do shit.
Watching 5 animes at the same time, no?
The man has no
Yeah.
work, so he has a lot of
Full-time
time.
speed.
The man has no work.
This is my work.
Yeah, congrats on being employed by your friends. You get paid nothing.
He gets paid with experience of
Gets paid
stories and
bragging
spoilers.
Saginess of spoilers.
Please don't spoil me. I know what you watch. We have the same Netflix.
So just to formally start us off with our whole topic today. So tonight, tonight.
Yan.
Fuck.
A lot of stuff. There you go. A lot of anime stuff. Yes.
For people who's
By the
just
way,
watching, if
wala pang
if
notif
the
sa
title if the title is not giving it out already, we're going to talk about anime and our broke ass taste in anime. We're going to show you guys our top 9, our 3x3. Thank you again. Thank you Trash Taste, Connor, Sea Dogs, Joey, and the anime guy. Anime guy. Gart, there we go. Thank you, Gart, Joey, and Connor for the idea. The 3x3. We are not plagiarizing, we're not copying, we're just, we were inspired by the 3x3. So I took the idea and then,
Imitation is the greatest form of appreciation.
yeah, it's the greatest form of flattery. So please, Trash Taste, do not, copy strike us for content.
But thank you for watching anyway. If you see
Yeah,
this, thank you for seeing.
Don't
this
worry,
at least.
they're not gonna
Thank you.
copy strike us, pare. You know why? Because we're gonna unahin na natin sila, men. Ika-copyright natin yung pinaka-reaction. Sino nga ba gumawa nun? The Reaction
Imagine.
Brothers.
Yeah,
The Reaction
Reaction Bros.
There you go. Just
Oh my God.
old news, pare. Alam mo,
Old news.
Alam mo, matanda na tayo sa YouTube pag ginabot pa tayo.
Is the React Bros even still alive? Di na sila nagpapakita sa feed ko eh.
Alam ko andun pa rin. I'm a fan with the people who are involved, yung mga teens na naging young adults na.
Oh yeah, like from teen to adults.
May mga
Pero di na
sila eh.
talaga
The thing is,
nagpapop sa stream?
upload din nga, diba?
Ewan ko lang.
Yeah.
I should visit them.
yeah, we should like sino man nanonood, like visit the React Bros. They have good content.
Usually.
By the way, wala pa
Usually.
ng stream natin.
Ha? Ano?
Hindi pa nagno-notif
Wala pa rin.
yung stream natin.
Pero, are we live? Paki-check nga. Alam ko we're live supposed to be.
Wala pang notif sa atin eh. I mean, wala pang notification sa akin, so I can't really see.
Yeah, pero like, is it on? Because
Is it live though?
I don't see it.
Sige, check natin. Transition out muna ako saglit. Transition.
And sorry guys for the recording, pero nakakaguluhan na kami sa restream. So yeah. Sorry Future Roch, ikaw lang na mahihirapan dito. So yeah.
The stream is still fine,
When
pero
I
the error YouTube is not receiving enough videos to maintain.
Do you mean in YouTube? What is YouTube doing?
YouTube is being weird as usual.
Experience enough. Oh no. Stream status is poor. Ewan ko. Pero it's doing well, I think.
Oh my god, where died again?
It's doing well. The stream is healthy, and then
My camera stopped at a weird place. I'm so sorry.
okay naman eh.
What are you doing?
The stream is 8 minutes good. Hindi mo ma-check sa mismong sa YouTube natin, Roch?
Yeah, gamit yung account, I don't see it. It's so weird. Why? On yung notifications ko. Turn on your notifications for 3 Broke Bros.
Wait.
Have
If you're using our YouTube, it won't notify on
my
you.
YouTube account if you
Yeah, it's not gonna notify on you,
Using
pero you can see the live video of it.
Yeah.
You can.
switch account nga.
Baka
Do you mean there was a problem signing into my account? Oh, that's...
You know what? Sige. Gagi, nagbabuffer talaga tayo. But it's fine. Pero I'm pretty sure that the screen is not as high resolution. Oh no. Oh wait, no, it's fine.
hey, it's a podcast. As long as we narinig tayo, it's fine.
Nagbabuffer talaga siya pa. That's bad.
Well, gagawin na lang natin ulit yung ginawa natin sa
the recommendations, jeez.
Roch, gagawin natin yung susunod na upload natin is tomorrow, I mean later, right?
Yeah, 6. I'll try at least.
episode 2.
Full,
Tama.
Monday ng noon.
full video.
Yung
video
full
ulit.
version ng episode. Full video ng episode 2. Tama.
Please tell me hindi mag-freak up yung save natin na record na ito. Pero you know what? Let's go. Sige, tuloy.
Yeah,
Yaman
that's
na,
fine.
sige, tuloy na nga. Nagbabuffer talaga. Wala tayong magagawa dyan. Yaman na, sige. Let's go.
Let's just continue. The show must go on.
The show must go on. Okay, fine. Let's go. Okay, I'm gonna transition it. Transition.
Okay, let's go.
Gagi na wala ulit yung camera ko.
3.
Wait before transition. And we're good. Transition in 3, 2, 1. Alright. Transition up.
And we're back again. Hello guys. Sorry sa medyo nagkakaroon kami ng hiccup on our technical side. Pero understand you na we are broke. Wala kaming gamit pambili. Wala kaming pera pambili ng magandang equipment because we are broke. We are the broke brothers. It's in the name. Scuff.
Daima.
Ang upgrade
Well,
ko lang is just in chair.
We're slowly but surely upgrading. Ako nag-iipon ako ngayon technically for a PC so that I can record better. Okay.
Sana all. I just need RAM. My laptop can carry.
Saka if ever, like, di ba, alam niyo ito, like, I'm applying for a new job. Di ko lang talaga alam kung gusto ko applyan yung bagong trabaho, yung binigay sa akin ni Gio na na applyan.
Mabigatin na ano yun.
Mabigat siya eh. Mabigat talaga siya.
Mabigat yun. Like, very, very big responsibility.
Gagi, ikaw Poke Strawberry, ako Panda.
Strawberry.
Sponsor. Strawberry sponsor us.
Sponsor.
Borrow. I mean, not borrow. This is Subway. Oh my God. Subway.
Naka-Subway Hawaiian ka
Wala.
talaga eh, no? Wow.
Again, I gotta keep up my, designated spot on our 3 broke bros.
Nagpalit ako ng damit, sorry. No. I'm doing for the
Tayo
team.
magpabukas na ito.
Anime.
Ayan. Pala. So, like what I was saying earlier before man mag-transition out kami, we are going to talk about anime and our what likes we have in anime, what not. Pero bago lahat, ano nga bang anime mga tropes? What is anime mga
Style.
tropes? What is
Daan na kita. Style.
what is to be more clear, ano ang anime? What is the difference between anime, cartoon, and animation or animated? Para sa inyo,
Style.
Unahin muna natin sa malaki ang opinion. Jed, ikaw.
Style. Dude, ano magkaiba sa cartoon ta sa anime, sa animation? Style. Pare, pag sinabing cartoon, like yung mga hard edges na black lines, tapos alam mo medyo western style yung drawing, parang Mickey Mouse style, yun. Anime, yung mga tipong square chin, triangle nose na minsan nga walang nose na style na drawing, yun. Animation is basically 3D stuff na gagi. So I'm ranting hard.
Go lang.
So,
It's fine.
So, animation is basically for me is like 3D, like maybe from the very beginning. Not Toy Story. No. Pinakauna. Toy Story was first, tama. Pero yung sumunod dun was dinosaurs. Yeah, dinosaurs. Yun, Toy Story, dinosaurs, yung mga Pixars and stuff like that. Pati yung mga yun. And ano ba yung mga involved into good animations. Pero how does it define? Kasi di ba nga may mga ibang anime na nag-use ng animations? Pero that's just part of the story. That's just part of the art. Majority of it is still anime. Kagi, I'm tangent na mahaba yun. Pero yun yung definition ko ng anime. Dude, it's a rabbit hole, pare. Rabbit hole to.
It's a big ass rabbit hole. Diba nga last time
Malalim yun.
because like after the last stream, guys, like we were talking about basically ano gagawin ko topic for this stream or my host for a podcast. I said anime, and we went down a big ass rabbit hole on what is anime.
Ang tagal namin
It took an hour.
Alas 3 naman.
It took us an hour before we disbanded. Hindi pa tapos yung pag-uusapan namin yun. Sabi na lang namin, tutuloy na lang namin this stream.
Susunod na stream anime pag-usapan
Susunod
natin.
na. Anime ba rin?
I-push natin tong topic na to. Basta yun yung definition ko. Ayun yung definition ko.
Ikaw, Roch, what is anime, cartoon, and animation for you? For you, my friend.
Yan. Similar stance ako kay Jed kasi para sa akin is A. Di ba ang parang technical definition yata ng anime is yun, it comes from Japan, it's animated by Japanese people. Basically.
Or a Japanese company.
Animated or drawn by animated people. What? Drawn by Japanese people, ba? Yun yung parang
That is hella meta,
definition.
man. That is hella meta. An anime that's made by an anime.
Anime. Nasa ano ko yan eh. Nasa list ko yung ganun. Meron ako dun sa list. Anyway, mamaya na yun.
Mamaya na.
So, yun nga. Yun yung anime. Yun yung technical definition ng anime. Tapos yung cartoon naman is yung usually is nanggaling sa western. For example nga yung Mickey Mouse. Yung kung paano na-animate si Mickey Mouse or yung common or modern example or recent modern example is Adventure Time. Ganun yung cartoon para sa akin. Or at least in a similar art style. Hindi siya hindi niya like more attuned to kids usually ang cartoon, I think. And then animation / yung mga animated is anything that has been ginamitan ng computer basically. Parang mas general yung animation, mas sakop niya yung anime is an animation, cartoon is an animation. Kasama na rin doon yung mga 3D CGIs, kasama yun, animation dun para sa akin. So yung anime, dito magiging medyo complicated kasi para sa akin ang anime basta yung style na ginagaya nila is Japanese, I still consider it as anime personally. Like ano magandang example na anime. Everybody might hate me for this, pero I consider Avatar The Last Airbender an anime.
But that's Taiwanese.
Oh, fuck you. That's Taiwanese, man.
Unpopular opinion.
See? You see the
That is hella unpopular, man.
That's made by Taiwanese.
Sige.
See?
Sige.
Hella
Stand by my
unpopular.
decision.
Fuck you.
Airbender is an anime. Kasi like I remember kasi meron yung mga ibang hindi ako sure, don't quote me on this. Pero yung mga ibang nag-choreograph, I think, sa mga action parts doon is animator sila ng mga choreographs like mga popular Japanese anime din. I'm not sure kung meron bang napunta sa kanila na galing Naruto. Don't quote me on that.
Meron yung
false inform
add ko yung chapter sa chapter book, sa book 3 yung nagdance sila sa cave. Yun. Nakita mo yung part
The dragon dance. The dragon dance.
Yun. Basically yun. Kasi it's mixed.
Exactly,
it's mixed with different types. Yeah, okay.
I think that was the and then the soul the life-changing journey of Aang and Zuko. So like they had 3 with Aang and Zuko and Katara, and then Zuko and Aang. I mean Sokka. Sokka. So desu ka? Sorry, Japanese viewers. We're not racist. I swear.
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa. So I think yun, diba? Yun, the definition was for anime, cartoon, and animation, right?
Mm-hmm.
And for me, I have a very strict guidelines for my definition for anime.
Buddhist man. Buddhist man. Tuloy.
That's basically for anime. Fuck off. For me, anime is basically like sabi nga ni Roch, anything that's made by Japan, animated and computer generated by the Japanese, and it's not based on something from the Western culture. Like it's not based on comics from the Western culture or anything outside Japan, basically. Yun yung sa akin para anime. Kaya nagkaroon kami ng medyo maraming kaguluhan. Nauna namin
Ano yung
nagpo-usap like
X-Men
for anime.
animated series?
Oo nga, paano yun?
But that was based on a Western comic. God damn it.
Yes, but they were made by
Anime ba?
Japanese men. Endowed by Japanese people. Ano ba?
Yeah. Right, that's like for me, yan.
Borderline. Yan na yung borderline. Yan na yung borderline.
Borderline.
Makes
Kasi
sense,
that
makes sense.
di ba nagkaroon din ng anime si Jose Rizal? Or was that a manga?
Ay, oo nga pala. No?
May manga si Jose Rizal, di ba? It's a manga.
Tol,
Tapos-
nagkamanga si
Tangere.
Jesus Christ, man. Ano yun?
Oh, may manga rin si Jesus Christ. Pero like
Ano yan?
generally, if it was generally made by the Japanese people, like it came from an anime, it came from a manga first, then it become a cartoon. For me, it's an anime. Or if it like Code Geass, it started off as an anime. So anything that's been made and produced by the Japanese in Japan, not produced in another country, that is anime for me. Hate me all you want, I don't care.
Paano kung Devil May Cry, man? Made by Capcom pero gawa sa ano? Western culture.
It's based on a Japanese. It's based on whatever. Again, I stand by my word. Don't consider the Devil May Cry anime as
Basta
anime.
sa akin, kung ano yung
It's
itsura ng
cartoon for me.
anime, ginagaya.
Paano,
Like, anywhere,
Sige.
basta galing anywhere, ginagaya niya yung like style ng anime. I think it's gonna be anime.
Dude, paano pag Witcher,
Yeah.
man? Paano pag Witcher? Dude, hindi naman siya based on Western. Eh. Like, it's based on a novel na naging game lang siya. Kaya, it was somewhat considered Western kasi nga, nagsumikat lalo talaga siya sa game. Pero, yun nga. Pero,
Yeah.
novel siya. It's not manga though, pero
But-
yun nga.
The novel was made by someone from
Europe.
the Western
Europe.
Still Western Eastern there.
Ha! Basta Japan.
That's why I said that something that was made originally outside of Japan for me is not anime.
Paano kung Dark Souls, man? It's Western culture pero made by Japanese people. Paano pag yung
Dark Souls is a game.
Oh,
We're talking about anime series.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Itatangent ko na
You're-
sana
The
yung
tangent for that is like it's not a game. It's not an anime. It's a fucking game.
Itatangent ko na sana yun. Pati yung ano nga ba yun? Yung nilalaro natin. What game was that? Hindi Sekiro.
I don't know.
Hindi Sekiro. Yung isa.
Not Neo?
Hindi niyo.
No.
Mga Mongolians. Jin Sakai.
Jin Sakai. I have the game here. What am I talking about?
Kalimutan ko, na ma-mental block ako ngayon.
Okay, tangent.
Sorry, from games
Ghost
to
of Tsushima.
Ghost
There
of
we go.
Tsushima. Yun.
Ghost of Tsushima.
Japanese culture made by Western
How could you
people.
forget Ghost of Tsushima?
Mental block, pare.
He's a
Mental
ghost.
block. Mental block.
Yeah.
Okay, sige. Okay.
I'm playing two Japanese samurai games. What do you mean?
Tuloy na. Tangent na. Tuloy.
Anyways.
And it's fine. Like, it's fine. So, anyways, then for me, cartoon opposite to what anime for me is anything that's made outside of Japan. Like we have Filipino cartoons,
Ano yung
Taiwanese cartoons, which is The Last Airbender.
Pero Nickelodeon siya. So ano yun? They just paid the Taiwanese to make it. It's produced by the Western people, but they made Taiwanese people make that. So ano siya? Western o Taiwanese
Then they have
anime? Ano ba
Japanese
siya?
choreographers.
Ano ba?
It's a cartoon. It's a cartoon.
Kasi
It's made outside of Japan.
wait, so anything that's based
Stop being-
outside of Japan is cartoon.
For me. Okay, for me. It's not again, you can't
Write in the comments kung ano yung ano nyo.
Right.
Dude,
whatever you feel like what is anime cartoon is. Kaaway kayo sa ba?
I've set
you guys want to
setting you to a trap.
cancel me? I don't care.
I'm setting you to a trap.
I don't do social, so I do not really care. So yeah, you guys can blame me all you want.
Ako pala yung nagmamanage ng YouTube channel.
You
yeah.
and me both. Ikaw yung marami ka nag-upload eh. So yeah, I would suggest na ikaw yung nag-manage talaga. Anyways,
I just record, so I really don't care.
I stream the game. So yeah,
Nasa ilalim ako eh.
editor.
And animation is basically the 3D ones. There's a lot of Chinese 3D ones, like a lot. Kasi mahilig sila sa like the animated ones, the Chinese people.
Pero dude, the pure definition of animation is not just based on
Is
3D digital.
not
It's animation is based on the word animation. Animated.
animated. Yeah,
So-
anime as it's lack of
Something
lack
that moves.
the definition. Yeah, is anything that moves, picture that moves. That's animated.
Oh,
Again, this is just
Yung
personal
ano dati.
opinions.
yes.
For me, animated is 3D. That's why
Wala,
in
yung mga
3D.
movies pala dati since film sila.
Yeah, for me it's film.
Animation pa din siya.
It's
Kasi
movie.
Picture. Ano eh, tas
And then if you
lang
do
yan,
like movies that are claymation, that's a different that's a different rabbit hole that are right there. It's like claymation, clay animation. Or rapidly moving pictures.
It's movie.
rapidly
Ayun yung pinaka-basic term niya. Movie. A moving picture. Pero sa sobrang daming moving pictures, it's called movie.
It's claymation though.
rapidly moving. I like that a lot.
Rapidly moving pictures.
Alam mo yung tipong...
So how do you make claymation? Picture, move slightly, picture, move slightly, picture. That is claymation.
Basic.
Alam mo na, umaano na ako sa pure definition, okay?
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think that is what our taste, what is anime, cartoon, and animated animation for us. If you guys have any other thoughts otherwise, comments down below. You can tweet at these two if you guys want. Flame them. Flame them.
Do
if
it,
you
fight
find
me.
my Twitter, if you guys find my Twitter, go ahead. I don't. I'll try to reply.
Do it.
If you guys do it. I dare you.
Finding. Ito ko, di ko mahanap.
I dare you. So like, and then simulan na natin yung what our anime taste is. Simulan natin. Kanina tayo sisimula. Jet, gusto mo ikaw magsimula?
Hindi. Mas maganda kay Roch.
Simulan natin kay Roch.
Mas
3x3 natin.
Mas maganda kay Roch.
Started from the bottom.
Kasi...
Bottom.
alam ko ikaw yung pinakamaraming, wait, no, ano to? Hindi, dapat ikaw yan, no.
That's ang dami kong revisions.
So, habang
Kalimutan ko bakit hindi ko nailagay.
So, habang pinopost ko sa ating Discord GC yung kay Roch, explain, Roch, your thought process on how you pick the 3x3.
Thought process. Siguro yung pinaka masasabi ko ngayon is whatever came into mind na at the time. Kasi ang dami kong nagfa-flood siya like later on after natapos ko na siya, nagfa-flood in siya na nagfa-flood in.
Diba dami?
Kaya hindi ko nakailang revisions ako pre. Nakailang revisions ako dito. Kasi sabi ko, ay freak, bakit nakalimutan ko tong anime na to? Tapos mamaya ilalagay ko gano'n. Saan ko ilalagay tong isang anime na to? Ililipat ko na lang ba dito sa honorable? Or dito na lang sa recommendation? Ay freak, sumobra ako ng isa. Pero gusto ko kasama siya. Dito lang dapat. Freak. There's so many animes, pre. There's just so many anime.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Like,
Like,
pero yung thought process nga.
Your thought process.
Yun, yung thought process nga is whatever came to mind first o yung isa sa mga animes na malaki ng malaking impact or guilty pleasure ko siya. Dun sa tatlo yung nag-leave ng impact or yung naisip ko lang basta or yung ano ba yung sinabi ko? Whatever, kung ano yung sinabi ko, yun na yun. Yeah. So, yun. So, paano natin gagawin to? Do I like share one anime tapos or isa-isahin ko na lahat?
Yeah, explain mo kung bakit yan yung mga pinili mo. Like, if you want to expand on why you picked that anime, sure, go ahead.
Okay. Saan tayo magsisimula?
Wait, do I
Excuse me.
naka full screen ako sa Discord ko eh. So do I what?
Kung gusto mo i-pin, I already posted it in the podcast, yung picture ng Kairoch.
So, sige, magtanggal muna ako ng full screen. Sige.
Excuse me.
Wait muna ako ng full screen. Wait lang. Tanggal muna ako ng... It seems that we're fine. Yun, excellent condition. We're in excellent condition. We're doing fine. Oh, sorry.
Nice.
The stream is doing fine. Fine. Okay, podcast. Okay, cool.
Step.
Pakita natin.
Okay.
For the post stream, people's watching the video right now. You'll already see the picture of Roch's 3x3 and another 3x3. I mean 3 pictures and another 3 pictures.
Oh, yeah.
Technically, the other one is 4
3x3.
because I see that small one. That's a 4.
Yeah, I know. I couldn't. I don't have an excuse for that.
Sorry.
Yeah. But yeah, let's start with the top left.
Angel Beats, bakit nakalimutan ko ilagay yan?
Let's start with let's start with Angel Beats. Why Angel Beats? Why Angel
Bakit?
Beats?
Angel Beats.
Gusto ko rin yan.
Like, gusto ko yung premise. Actually, isa sa mga anime na like first anime na napanood ko na it talks about yung mortality. Yung people dying and then yun nga.
May
stuff
loophole
about
yan.
death. Tapos and graduation and stuff, 'di ba? Yun yung isa sa first anime ko. Nag-hit siya sa akin. Kailan ba lumabas tong Angel Beats? Like 2010?
228. Buhay. Alam ko. Hindi. Second year high school. First year high school tayo niyan.
Mga 10, 11, 'di ba?
2010, 2011. Yes, we're that old.
Mga ganun. Yeah. So, asan na ba?
Bakit di ko nalagay sa list yan?
Why?
Ang dami ko kasi. Like, Jam told us just give 9 animes and then 3 special mentions. But I have a lot.
Lagpas ako.
Like, parang, guys, pasensya guys. I did my list
A lot.
the last minute. Kasi I was super busy for the past 3 days. Even today. I have my new desk and stuff. Anyways, tangent yan. Anyway, okay, go. Do it. Okay.
Anyways, saan ba ako? Excuse me. Ayun, Angel Beats. Kasi, siya, magre-retrace lang ako ng steps ko. Angel Beats kasi first anime na pinag-usapan niya about yung death and graduation. And isa sa mga unang anime din na may feels trip siya. Lalo na yung dulo. Spoilers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lahat sila gagraduate. And pag graduate sila, mawawala sila. Yung graduation na yun.
What do you mean lahat sila gagraduate?
There's a loophole in this. Dude, may loophole yung anime na yan.
Isn't diba so like the saddest part about the Angel Beats? It's like yung isang our main protagonist, again, spoilers. If you're still listening here, wait, if you haven't watched Angel Beats, what are you doing? Watch it right now.
Could you?
How could you? Why are you here?
Pag hindi kayo umiyak dun, ewan ko na lang.
Yeah. So that's a mood. So yeah, basically, like the saddest part about Angel Beats is that our main protagonist, Mr. Otonashi,
Ginaalala mo pa.
finds
redhead.
Our redhead protagonist finds out how he really died, or what the fuck he's doing, how he got there, and then he finds out how Miss Angel, our sweet angel, got there.
White-haired girl.
Our white-haired girl, and then at the last second, they profess the love to each other, or whatever it was, and then she disappeared. Like fucking hell.
Content. Parang yun yung nila, 'di ba? Pag na-content sila, like may nagawa nila yung gusto nilang gawin na content sila, tapos yun sila gagraduate.
May loophole yung anime na yan, I swear.
So yeah, like basically kapag na-content na sila or like basically finding peace.
Hindi, meron loophole. May isa pang loophole.
Pero like weirdest thing, kasi like 'di ba the whole thing about the angel with being Otonashi, like she wanted to find him to thank him for giving him his heart to her.
Pero
Okay.
bakit
Like,
siya yung, di ba nga nabuhay siya? Bakit, sabi raw matagal na raw siya doon. Tapos lately lang dumating si Ukunari. Ano ba? Tapos they're fighting
So,
Angel
Time- yung mga
for
time
so long
differences
na. Bakit ang layo nun? That's such a loophole, pare.
diba, like it's so weird. Pero like feeling ko is like
Yung time
the time of,
difference.
there's like difference in how people die. Like again, wala naman linear path. Time is something perceived by humans
Sabagay.
only. It's only perceived by humans.
Hindi pa.
This is a weird ass concept. Time is a weird ass concept.
I still don't take that, pero, I still take that as an L, pero like, I still say the 9 out of 10 pa rin yung anime na yun. Alam mo kung bakit 9 out of 10? It's because of that loophole. Gagi, I'm a fucking logical person. So, dahil nga lang dun, I was like, what?
Pero
Wait
like-
lang. I was so
pero
confused.
for-
Kaya pag-uusapan natin yung about sa sa paggamit ng
Continuity and
utak
shit.
sa anime. Meron ako dito mga anime na hindi dapat gamitan ng utak.
Yeah. Di ba naman, like going back to sa death thing, maybe like, because upon death, meron rin kasi mga depictions upon death, you go to heaven or purgatory on whatever state you're technically in. Pero technically, di ba, since it was a heart transplant, when you're transplanting another heart to another, from person to person, you're technically gonna die for like 10 minutes. Isn't so basically parang ganun na rin yung nangyari doon. Diba? Because if you're transplanting a heart to another heart, you will die. No matter what you do, you will die for like 10 minutes. After that,
Ano?
di pa nila nalalagay a new heart to your body. You're dead. Just
But-
dead.
Bato ako ng logic on what counts as dead by doctors. They're counting death if there's no more heartbeat. Kaya sinabi nilang death. But the problem is, the heart just pumps out blood through all your organs kung paano ka, So technically, imagine mo to. Kung napugutan ka ng ulo, technically you're still alive. You still see your head falling down the floor for a few seconds. I don't know if you feel it, but you'll notice it na mahulog ka, pero buhay ka. Because your head still functions. Kasi yun nga yung nakukuha ng brain. For a
Nakita
few...
dyan, actually.
Dude, so technically, the
Delete siya.
doctors are just stating that the fact that you're dead kasi wala ka ng heartbeat. Kasi you don't have a heart. But since the whole thing is still pumping, kasi nga sa mga technology and stuff, the pumping out your organs, still making it alive. Technically, you're alive. Pero by paper, yes, you are dead kasi wala kang heartbeat. Pero yun nga talaga, you're technically still alive kasi yun nga, naayos nga kasi I consider that kung wala ka ng brain function, yun na yun. Brain function kasi lahat
Yeah,
na yun.
that's why I said like within 10 minutes. Because like after 10 minutes, rigor mortis starts to set in, and then all body functions will start to die down, and then head, your brain stops functioning after 11 to 12 minutes. I think fact check on me on that, Roch. Put it somewhere in the screen.
Di yun nga eh. Kasi nga, because of the whole technology thing that keeping your body alive, na tinatanggal yung heart mo para mabilisan, that's what keeping you alive nga eh. So technically, yung life support system na yun yung nagpapabuhay sa'yo. Yun muna yung temporary heartbeat mo. Basically,
But you are still technically dead, though.
By the doctor's opinion, yes. Pero
But
technically,
we are
not.
we are fighting something scientific and something about spiritual
We're
shit.
talking about anime here. Logic apply in anime.
A bit. Because isipin mo, diba, like, for one, the heart transplants is a thing. It's a real thing. People die on heart transplants because people,
Okay.
people that gets the heart transplanted too, sometimes their body rejects the new heart. That's most of the time. Or 50-50. I don't know.
Basta
I'm not
alam
entirely
natin,
sure.
The white-haired girl was supposed to be alive, right? Kasi
Yes.
may heart siya eh. So how did she die?
Maybe she died. Then after She was alive again, and then she died again. Maybe, I don't know.
Kaya
Again,
pala, since yung sa
anime.
dulo may reincarnation spoilers.
Ano bang
Yeah,
tangent to? Just
reincarnate
explaining
sila.
like, dude, so bakit Angel Beats napili mo? Kasi it talks about that. Tapos, bakit may loophole yun? Tapos biglang loophole. Yeah, loophole. Pero gagi, di, pag namatay. They were talking about head and heart and spiritual. They made anime.
Anime. It's hard to explain.
Okay.
Wait, I see in your list, Roch. I see a very fucking sad anime. What the fuck is this? Why do you have hand?
Wait. Tingnan natin yan. Tingnan natin yan. Titignan ko.
Because.
Tingnan natin yan. Let's, Gagi classroom pa lang eh. Ano ba? Sword Art Online, ano ba?
For me.
Clanad, ano ba?
Hana is very much, it's a lot sadder than Classroom in Sword Art. I haven't watched Maiden in the Abyss. But Hana is so fucking sad, man. So fucking sad.
Bro.
Ano ba, Clanad?
Practically the saddest. Ang pinaka-competition niya lang is, as far as I know, yung July in April. Pero, hindi naman ako masyado nasad sa July in April. Mas nasad ako dito sa Hana talaga.
I bawled my eyes out watching Hana, man.
Attach ka na sa tao. Dun sa kay Menma. Tapos, hide and seek.
Mag-iiba yung
Kimito na mag-iiba yung theme neto mamaya pagdating sa akin. For sure. Kasi hindi sad yun sa akin. Well, technically, yeah. Pero, hindi pa rin. Malala. Alam na ni Ino yan eh. Alam ni Ino yan eh. Yung sa akin.
So yeah, people who's watching the stream right now or who's watching the video. Yes, my other nickname is like the Naruto character. But I came first.
That sounds weird, para. You came first. That's what she said.
Yay. So yeah, coming back to Roch's list. Hana? Why? I mean, I get why, but why? Why for you? Why Hana?
Nangyari to nung time na naghahanap ako ng mga I was actively looking for sad animes. I don't know why, I don't remember why, pero I was looking for sad animes at that time. Tapos ito yung like either nasa top 1 or top 2 ng list. So I was like, it shouldn't be that sad. Nah, I was wrong.
I was wrong.
I was mad wrong. I was very wrong. Bruh.
Because
Like every time na madidinig mo yung
from what I remember, Hana is like, yeah, like what I said earlier when this whole tangent started. Like, it's so fucking sad. But like some of the characters too is like, even though you start to hate them at first because they're fucking creeps. I'm pointing at two of them. I can't remember their names, but they're so fucking creeps. Because one of them actually like has the girl's outfit, right?
Yeah. I forgot his name.
And he cross dresses as her, as a remembrance on how she was as a kid.
Yeah, he runs around. He runs around in a dress in the forest, basically.
If you guys don't know what we're talking about, we're going to I'm so sorry about this future rush. Post a small clip right now of the dude running in the dress.
Yeah, I
so
will do
weird.
that.
It is so weird. But yeah, like after that, after that, like you get to understand a lot of the more of the characters, like on how their friendships were. They were kids, and then she died, man. She died.
She died. Oh, the baby, she moves. Alam mong dad joke, ano ba? Ooh,
and sa amin tatlo, alam niyo na kung sino sa isa sa amin yung hindi pa napapanood yung Hana.
Yes, it's me. Tahimik ko eh.
Prepare
But
yourself.
yeah, prepare yourself kung papanoodin man yan dyan. Because it's so fucking sad.
Dude, sabihin ko nga sa inyo, dude, kompleto ko yung buong Clanad na yan on a folder since high school. Hindi ko pa nasisimulan for some reason. Ang dami kong anime sa folder ko, hindi ko pa nasisimulan for some reason. Ganun ako naging busy. Alam mo yung tipong nanood ako nun, like fairy tale pa nga lang, nasimula ko ng chapter 1. Yung tipong episode nung naglaban na sila ng classmate niya, ng rival niyang Ice, si, ano nga pangalan nun? Si Gray, yung may rival siya nun. Tapos na nakalimutan, bigla ako nag-stop dun. And people are like, ang layo mo, pre. Ang layo na tol.
That is like literally first arc, man.
Yes,
That's
first arc.
literally
Kasi
first arc.
pinanood ko kasi yun, sinabayan ko yun. Nung nag-premiere yun, sinabayan ko yun. For some reason, like, ewan ko.
Release pa lang nun.
You were high school.
Ang dami ko ginawa kasi. I was really busy. Ano ba? Nag-aikido pa ako ng high school and stuff. Ang dami. I did a lot of shit.
Wait, Fairy Tail came out like you weren't even starting with Aikido. What the fuck you mean?
Di pa ba? Hindi. Di Boy Scout. Tapos gaming.
We started Aikido like third year, fourth year.
Third year nga. Fairy Tail, kailan ba nagkano yun? Nung
Fairy Tail came out when we were
second year.
first year, second year.
O, ibig sabihin nun, gaming ako nun. Wait. Gaming and... Ano ba yun?
Boy Scout.
Tama, yun rin yung panahon na na-dengue ako. Yeah, I got a lot of shit on my hand. Basta yun, for some reason, ang dami ko reason. Just
You gotta explain the reasons
Just
when it's
didn't
your
happen.
turn.
yeah, sige. Alright. Bakit hindi ko pa nga tapos? I forgot. Sige, tuloy lang.
Okay, Roch, explain some of the others. Like, you have two very sad animes. One very cool one. One that is what people say is trash tier anime. Some people say it's a very very white people, like extremes. Some people love it, some people hate
You
it.
love it or you hate it.
Yeah, there's no in between.
You guys talk about Sword Art Online?
Yes.
Pretty much.
Pretty much. Like a lot of people really hate that because a lot of people, from what I know, didn't understand why Kirito just did not, for the love of God, log them all off when he had the administrator powers, or when he was when he was getting Yui.
Admin terminal siya.
Diba nasa admin terminal siya? And like,
Could
I
have,
get
hacked
may-
into the system.
yeah, he's smart enough to do that because he's doing that. He's getting Yui from.
He hacked yung system ng police, nalaman niya na siya, adopted siya, parang ganun. So,
Yeah,
when he was like 5 or 10.
He's hella smart.
So,
Alam mong hindi ko natapos yung pero nasimulan ko yan Sword Art Online.
It's part. It's like in the first season. It's like I think it's episode 6 when that happened, or episode 7. Basta mid episode,
mid season.
mid season siya. Like that's where a lot of people got a lot of hate to Kirito. Like understand, they didn't understand. Pero naiintindihan ko rin because they treat Yui as their child, and then like any parent would do, you'll focus on the child. You won't focus. Like I think at that point, they're living a bit more comfortably inside of the game world, inside of SAO.
Kakaano lang
I
nila
tried.
nun, I think nasa sila nun parang like leave lang nila sa nila, post nila or something. Nakapahinga sila.
This was their honeymoon phase, man. It was
yeah. There was a honeymoon season, honeymoon period.
Yeah, that was their honeymoon.
So like comfortable sila nun.
So understandable.
Remember,
And
they
then
were still teenagers.
They found Yui in the woods, and then at that point they grew overly attached to Yui, and then when Yui disappeared or technically died
So
or
hinahanap nila
disappeared,
yung memory ng
they got Yui's tear.
May amnesia.
Yui's tear, and
Yeah.
then I think at one, I said like, if they just be he
Doesn't appear
you
for the rest of the season.
yeah Yui doesn't appear in the rest of the season because Yui died and became a necklace.
Basically.
But that's just about quote. Pero like, kasi diba kapag di niya ginawa yun, from what I remember, Aincrad would delete
system.
delete Yui because she was the former system that the new system was trying to take over, basically.
Parang
see.
naging rogue system kasi siya ganun.
Or no, it was Ayaba's. I think it's Ayaba. Akiyaba? No, the dudes,
Kayaba.
the Kayaba's program that was that
Fun
that's
fact, Kayaba
what's-
was born 1996, so there's
what
that.
are we doing, man?
Fun fact, Kaiba had the 3 blue-eyed white dragon thing.
Different
That's
anime.
Okay.
It's Kaiba, not Kayaba.
Sorry, yun yung Kaiba na alam ko. Sorry.
You're kulang ka na isang syllable.
Kaya nga.
Kaiba and Kayaba.
Di, kaya ko ba to? Oo. Okay.
Dad jokes
Filipino
keep
jokes.
coming.
Uncle jokes.
Ninong jokes, to be honest.
Ito.
English ng ninong, uncle. Uncle jokes.
Uncle nga ba? Hindi. Di ba ano yan? Godfather?
Ano ba?
Haha!
No.
Sad.
Hindi, grandparents yun, di ba? Kaya nga kasi the
No,
grandparents.
uncle?
Di ba pag ninong, di ba, guardian, di ba, pag anything happens to the main parents.
No.
Yung,
Ninong, no, bro. Ninong and Ninang are the blood relative parents. What do you mean?
Dude, ba't ako ninong ng mga anak na mga tropa ko? Bakit ganun? Ano yun?
Kasi meron din tayo in our
Culture.
in our no, it's not culture. It's in our weird ass
I think
religion.
it's called Godfather and Godmother sa ano.
Godfather and Godmother. Different. May dalawang meaning kasi ang ninong sa ninong, which is yung blood relatives ng parents natin. Yun yung ninong-ninang. Meron din tayong ninong na kaninang na ninong sa sa binyag, basically. Yun.
Hindi naman related by blood.
Na hindi sila related to you by blood. Gets?
Tangent.
Oh, tangent. Tuloy na. Sige na. Oo na. ANIMU. Anime.
Back to anime.
Anime.
natin dun, pre.
Anime. Oh my God. Anime nga. Gagi. So, ito yung culture ninong. Ano ba? Paano tayo natatangent doon?
I don't know. It's because of you not knowing what our anime is.
Alam, sorry Alam mong wave dati, pero sobrang dami na hindi na sumunod.
No, you're someone who graduated from weebness. Kami ni Rochi, we never graduated.
Hey, what do you
We're
mean?
taking extra courses.
Hey, what do you mean? Nagbalik ako ng well, sabagay, sinusundan ko yung Attack on Titan, pati yung Demon Slayer. Kakabalik ko lang Kaka-enroll ko lang, kumbaga.
Yeah, you are a returning student. We're veterans in this field.
Ibig sasabi mo, gusto ko mag-masteral degree dito, no? Tuloy. Pre, kayo hindi
Balik tayo kay Roch.
Ikaw yung nagsabi na graduate. Ako nag-graduate, kayo hindi pa. Tagal nyo naman ata mag-graduate. Sabi na masteral course na ako pag sasabi mo to.
And then kami we're taking extra courses kasi.
Okay. Pero hindi ka graduate. So, iba pa rin yun.
Kami graduate. Iba kami.
Tuloy na. Hanapan na tangent. Okay.
Ay, naku.
For future references,
anyway,
di na namin
napansin
sasabihin
ko
yung
pala.
tangent. Di na namin sasabihin yung tangent. We'll just smoothly go back to the topic.
It's just
At some
funny.
point.
I find it funny.
It's just funny.
Anyway.
Anyway.
Late rin tayo. Late rin.
We're hella tired, basically.
Yes, we're hella tired. I've been tired for 3 days. Ano ba? Plus, injured pa yung kamay ko kasi Titan na ako. So, yeah.
Been working for the 3
So,
days.
sagyo na.
So yeah, let's go back to
Anyways,
Roch.
pala? 1, 2, 3, 4... wait lang. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, more than half ng nandito sa 3x3 ko is sad. Actually.
You have problems, bro?
Oh, puro feels to, Bakit ganun?
You have problems, bro?
it do be like that. Ganun talaga eh. They're good anime. But they're good anime. So ano ba? So Hana, Sword Art Online, what else should unahin na?
Explain to me what made in a business. Like it was so hyped. I think when I was in college. Like I don't know what it is.
Yes.
I never got to it. because I was watching a lot of anime that time.
Process lang ako saglit. So, walang spoilers. Made in Abyss is about, well, something that is made in the abyss. In a way. Parang ganun siya. So, meron abyss. So, they live in a city. Like, the normal lang, earth siya. And then, meron abyss. Meron, what do you call this? Parang may hole. No, basically. Na sobrang lalim niya. Like, stuff changes. Nag-iiba yung mga nag-iiba yung physics, ganun, etc. etc. So, things happen dun sa loob. No? And, ayoko na mag-spoil ng mahigit pa doon. Kasi, kailangan ko nang pumunta sa spoiler territory para ma-explain yung abyss mismo.
Oh yeah, please
Anyway,
don't.
meron susundan yung main
Okay.
character. Like, they're cute. Diba? Child cute. You think it's cute? You think it's cute?
I think that's
Lang
why
yung masasabi.
I think I think that's one of my major reasons na hindi ko siya, I never got to it. Because I didn't like the art. I didn't like the cute art style.
Sobrang ano siya, like, ano, sa yun.
Like, I understand that
Sasabihin, I'm surprised.
it's very cute. But like, from what I understand, is the story is very deep. Yun lang. Like,
It seems.
that's what I know
It
from
seems.
it. Maybe. It's like,
It seems like it's that way.
yeah, even the manga is like, it's very hard to start Made in Abyss for me. It's like, it's very
Kasi yung art
very
style, cutesy art style.
yeah, the cutesy art style is making me stop. But that's just
Pero
preference.
if you yeah. Pero if you can look past that, gandang Made in Abyss, like, ano lang, push through lang kayo sa sa art style if you may bet. Then you'll find it din naman pala. It's good. Like, yung first look niya, parang bakit ang pangit ng kulay ng niinom ko pag tikim mong ganun. Noise. Ano yan. And it's also sad. Yun lang masasabi ko. There's also feels. Why? I hurt myself every day to see if I can feel.
Edgy shit.
The man
Edgy
was
little
trying to
shit.
find himself years ago, so yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, years. This came out. You were you were roaming around the Philippines.
Basically.
Yeah, let's continue on to your list. Ano ba? Ano ba next month? Like, ano dyan gusto mo i-explain sa amin?
Have you seen A Place Further Than the Universe?
Is that the top middle one?
Yeah, the top middle one.
I have not.
Bro,
I
this is
haven't.
good.
I haven't even heard of it.
This is good. This is way good. Like, if you want motivation to go out and have an adventure with your friends, this is the anime that you can watch. Talagang gaganahan ka.
So kaya ba road
sobrang
trip tayo
wholesome.
ng road trip, ha? So kaya ba ganyan tayo?
Pwede. Ang premise lang nito is like they gustong makita ng isa sa mga friends is yung nanay niya, which are na nagpunta sa Antarctica for an exploration, parang an expedition yata nangyari. I don't completely remember. So hahanapin niya yung nanay niya. Yun parang basically journey. Tapos she wants to go to Antarctica. High school student pa lang siya. So parang palagi niyang pinagyayabang sa classmates niya, like, I will go to Antarctica. And then dun magsisimula yung mismong journey. Sino yung mga mahihila niyang friends? The friends we made along the way. Journeys. Kasi it's para sa akin, it's very good. It's a masterpiece siya para sa akin. I recommend. It's also sad din, by the way. Yun lang din.
Ano
Masasabi
ba?
ko.
Ano ba?
Wholesome na nga eh. Ano pa? Freaking wholesome eh. Guys,
It's also
nice.
sad.
Let me guess, hindi na tuloy yung Antarctica nila.
Yeah.
Ano ba?
Yeah, we'll
But-
never know unless you. Again, it's like again, we will not spoil the whole stories for whatever we're showing now. If you guys want to watch it, go ahead. Please do actually. Please
Wait.
do. So
Next.
next
Watch
one,
them on Crunchyroll.
yeah, watch them on Crunchyroll. Do not
They're
do not
available at
watch.
Crunchyroll.
Don't don't
Kiss
watch with the.
Kiss anime.
I was about to say, don't
Wait,
watch in
pa ba
the
yun?
third party. Don't watch in third party. Support the creators. Go to Crunchyroll. Or if you want, you can buy it in another website. I forgot the name. They're not sponsoring us, so yeah.
Crunchyroll, please sponsor us.
Crunchyrolls, please. Don't listen to our the dude in the middle, please. Don't.
Don't worry, it's been a
That
while.
already-
Netflix na ako eh.
Yeah.
Crunchyroll, please do sponsor us if you're listening to this. Or we can like just basically send them an email for us to sponsor. I
You
think.
know, YouTube usually tends to
Sponsors.
add the same thing if you keep saying it over and over. Crunchyroll.
Crunchyroll, Crunchyroll.
Yeah, Crunchyroll. Yeah, Crunchyroll.
Okay.
Crunchyroll. Yeah, that's enough.
Yeah.
That's enough of us with trying to get sponsors. Let's go back to our topic.
What's next?
Roch.
Ay. Ano naman, so familiar na Girls Last Tour. No?
No, I that's
This
for
was,
me
ano,
like
very underrated.
I think that's very very sad for me. It looks very very sad.
Technically it's sad, pero it's not like sad in a sense na Anohana sad or Angel Beats sad. It's ano ba yung word? Melancholic. Kasi ano siya eh, it's set in a post-apocalyptic setting. Like ewan ko, hindi rin ako entirely sure kasi hindi na emphasize, which is what I kind of dislike sa nangyari.
Anime.
Yun lang yung parang pinaka-down ko. Downside is yung I need more world building. Yeah. So Girls Last Tour is about two girls that are supposed to go on their last tour. And yun yung title. Yung adventures nila sa like end of the world
And then they die.
basically. It's
I'm
not sad.
guessing-
It's not
I'm guessing last tour means they're soldiers, or is it literally just a tour?
para ano ba? I guess by context na naalala ko is like there was a war na nangyari na like sobrang talaga world ending na war basically. Yun yung parang nakukuha kong vibe sa kanya.
So basically, what's going to happen
Naalis
soon?
sila ng
Yeah?
Yeah. Parang ganun. Hindi naman siya incomplete siya eh. There was supposed to be a season 2 pero hindi ko alam kung ano nangyari.
I got axed.
Sad.
Yeah, basically.
Yun yung sad. Pero may manga siya. Girls Last Tour. If nabitin kayo sa anime, you can check out the manga.
If it's not axed in the manga too, so yeah.
Hindi naman. I think they completed the manga.
Hopefully.
I think.
Classroom. Ayan,
So-
familiar ako.
That's Girls Last Tour. What?
Assassination
What
Classroom.
happened?
Yan, familiar ako
Yan,
dyan.
assassination
Yan,
class.
familiar ako dyan.
Koro
Ah.
Sensei.
Matagal ko nang inaano tong Assassination Classroom ever since release. Like naka-waitlist lang siya sa akin. Kasi natabunan ako ng mga anime.
Di pa ako tapos dyan eh, pero yeah, at least yan, familiar ako.
Yeah, it's good. Like it's about 5 seasons, 80-ish episodes, ganun.
Pag napatay niyo ako, graduate na kayo.
Oh boy. Oh boy, it's good. It's
It's
very
basically that, yeah. So like funny,
It's very
diba, it started off like a comedy and then at the end it just sucking right through the heart, man.
good. Bro, off guard ako nun,
Right
pre.
back in the heart.
I was
Off guard ako
I
nun.
came here for action. What is this?
What is this feels?
Why are there onions here?
Roll up this bowl of onions here.
Put this bowl of onions.
It's like basically what, diba? It's basically watching Gintama.
Yeah.
If you guys know,
No,
if
yeah,
you guys
yeah,
know
yeah.
what Gintama is, like it's a lot of comedy it's basically a lot of comedy, and then they sucker punch you with feels.
It's like Devilman.
Yeah, basically that too. Devilman, comedy, and then summer,
In last episode.
sucker punch.
Ano yun?
Hey,
Yung
you're
last
having
episode.
fun right now. Here's some feels.
Here-
Wow.
here's the last
Wah.
episode for you. Okay.
That was very sad. Very sad anime sa dulo. I like
Very sad.
talaga. I was caught off guard. Very embarrassing.
Hey,
Ay.
I watched the
Ah.
anime, but before that I read the manga first. 'Cause before the
Yung manga.
like any like an edgy dude, like I'm joking, like before I watched the anime, I knew about the manga first, before the anime came out, or I was already reading the manga, and it had a good premise to it. It took a while for it to update on the site I was reading, and then after like bigla siya nag-boom bigla, and it became like a weekly update, I think, a weekly read sa manga side, and then it became mainstream with an anime. Like, what the fuck? Like, may filler episodes din sila. Like any good anime would, kakaroon pa rin yan ng filler episodes, but it was so good. It's still good. Like, I remember crying so hard. Even though I already knew what would
Yes.
happen, I still cried the shit out of it. Because like the voice acting was so on point, man. Voice acting was so on
Very.
point. And the emotions can be felt. Like, good anime.
Roll call. Pagdating ng roll call. Oh no.
Graduation time.
No, even before that, dude, before pa mag-roll call, when he was calming Nagisa down, man.
Oh, bro.
Bro. They,
Koro.
don't send me off with
Tay.
don't send me off with that face. Send me off with a smile. And then roll call. Fuck.
Oof. Isa-isa talagang pangalan. Oof.
Oof. Funny thing about that is like Nagisa never grew. Diba? Oh, like after that they showed them after graduating. Nagisa just lost the ponytails. That's it.
Basically.
And Karma
Anime.
basically became a 6'2" Japanese person.
I almost forgot about that.
Right?
I thought we're not supposed to spoil anything.
It is like this basically ending anyway.
Okay.
Whatever. That's post credit, man. That's post-
Yo,
Oh, what
Hello?
happened? What happened? Hello?
we're still good. We're still here.
Hello, hello.
I'm still here.
Hello.
Are you still there?
Okay. My internet died. My internet died. Sorry. But my recording was
It's
still
good
live.
now.
Sorry.
Okay, cool.
It is good.
Please
Good
don't
now.
crash. Anyways, what's next? What's next?
So made some.
Kahit sa made sa mga isa sa mga very first rom-com ko. I don't remember how I got into exactly kahit sa made sama. Pero nakita ko lang siya like, oh, this seems nice. Like, and then bam,
Nakita
walang
ko rin yan,
season.
pero hindi ko napanood yun.
3. Season 2, Season 3. I don't remember kung ano season. Basta hindi na siya natapos. Hindi
Wait?
siya tinapos sa anime. Like, why? Why? Pero yung, like, freaking Usui. Usui
A lot of
Takumi. Sa
I
Oza
think it's
Infest top,
because
top 10 siya.
diba, I think the reason why di siya natuloy is I think a lot of people understood their their mas parang pinapaganda nila ang light ng toxic relationship basically.
Basically,
Kasi
parang,
like Usui and the main girl are in a very toxic ass relationship. But it's given a good light because they're making it look funny.
technically, yes.
And I think this was like mid 2000s before 2010.
2000, 2008-ish yata?
Yeah,
9,
2008-ish.
10, or somewhere around there.
This was the time where there's a lot of weird. I mean, if you look back at content before at mid 2000s, and if you with the mentality of some people that grew up now, they're going to be offended as fuck.
Yes. We got some wild stuff happening there.
I mean, Jesus Christ. Yeah, like Jesus,
back then.
like the Jesus Christ anime. One with Buddha.
Nagstay sila sa dorm or nag-dorm sila.
Like I think its name is Jesus Christ is my roommate. I think.
Yeah, basically. I think that's it. That's it.
It's a story about
The
Buddha
manga.
with Jesus. Basically that.
They be hanging out, be chilling.
Be chilling.
Onward.
So yeah. So any on explain your honor. Bakit di sila nasama sa top 9 mo?
Kasi siguro like they're not feels.
Jesus Christ.
They
This
don't do
one's
feels.
funny. This one's funny. You may blue. That one's funny. The memes.
The memes, bro. Isa siguro yung like honorable mention why they didn't make it into the list kasi like I think humor kasi siya, and yung humor is usually like mas subjective kaysa sa depression. Mas makaka-relate yung tao sa depression usually sa negative vibes kung or kaysa sa haha vibes.
Pag umiyak ka,
Kasi
umiyak ka.
yung Konosuba, everybody knows freaking Konosuba. Everybody
Yes,
knows
'cause
freaking Konosuba.
Konosuba is memes.
It's meme anime. It's basically a parody of
An anime.
isekai.
It's a parody of an anime.
Alam mo, hindi ko pa napapanood pero
It's
alam ko
based-
siya
yeah.
kasi dahil sa memes.
Exactly. It's very good. It's very good
I
para
have
sa
to
akin.
watch it. I know the anime. I've seen it. How? Memes.
Like, I think the funny, even the funniest thing about it is that the manga. I think it got axed or di siya di siya ganun kalayo sa story, unlike the anime, and the manga came first. So basically, the
parang ganun
anime
yata nangyari.
took over.
I don't remember yung kasi hindi ko naman nabasa yung like either novel or manga. I haven't read either. Nalaman ko lang yung
'Cause
anime.
I think because like what you said, like a lot of people connects more to like even for reading, mahirap kasi like humor is very hard to denote on something that you just read. Right? Like easy to like
Point, yeah.
how are you going to basically express this feeling through writing, especially in manga form with pictures, just funny pictures, and then some people cannot understand that shit because they be fucking plebs. So sorry plebs, but you are plebs.
I don't mind. I don't mind.
Yeah, but other than that, like understand. Is your fourth honorable mention? Is that Attack on Titan?
I don't remember actually. Let me check actually.
Ano ba yan?
I am not sure.
I don't
Hindi ko siya
remember
makita eh.
Masyado yata maliit yung nilagay ko. Well, hold on.
Hindi siya
Let me
Attack on
actually
Titan, pare. Pare, hindi siya Attack on Titan.
What is it?
Is it?
I think it's Code Geass,
What
pare.
is it? What did I do?
No, that's not Code Geass.
No.
It looks like Code
Is
Geass.
that
It's
JoJo?
Gate. Now I remember. No,
It's
that's
Gate.
not JoJo.
It's gay.
Gate. Kaya lang nilagay ko lang siya dyan kasi that's where my favorite phrase came from. Uh, so the guy, military dude siya and he's very weeaboo. What the heck happened to my camera?
Don't
He's
worry,
very
pare.
weeaboo.
Wait lang, don't worry. Kaya ko yan. I can fix
And
that.
oops.
Yan, fix na. Oh,
It's
man.
good, it's good.
Nakatilt na ako ng ulo. I can fix that. There it is.
So, weeaboo siya and he went into the military sa Japan. So, JSDF, yung Self-Defense Force ng Japan. And yung isang line niya kasi gusto niya uwi. Tapos ayaw siya pa uwi ng kasama niya. It's like, I only work to support my hobbies.
Yun ba yun?
Tapos yung line na yun, bam,
Yeah,
stick
it came
sa
up
akin
from
yung
that.
line.
Oh my God. Okay.
Nag-stick sa akin yung line na yun. So, it's a unusual premise naman sa anime. Kasi modern versus medieval basically ang nangyayari. Modern versus fantasy.
No, it's
If you want to see a
basically-
dragon getting shot by rockets, this is that for you.
Yeah.
You.
It's like Gate is basically isekai when you can go back and forth to your original world.
Basically.
But yeah, it's like a good anime. Great anime, I mean. Great anime. A lot of inspirational quotes there, like what you said. And got lolly.
Ha!
Goth lolly.
Okay then. Send me that anime. I am now interested more.
I think Rory is 900 years old or 500 years old.
Yes,
500 year
900 something.
a 900-year-old
He's 900
got
years
lolly. A 500 or 200-year-old high elf that's wearing jeans. and a
Basically.
and then a 22-year-old human mage with the lazy
Ganun
with
nga.
with the lazy ass Japanese soldier who was part of the special forces of the Japanese and who was
Yes,
who was
he's part of the special forces.
and he is part of the Scout Rangers too, which is very weird.
Anime. Anime.
But di ba nga, I think it was part of the premise, like he was forced to do that.
Yes. He do the things he does, basically. He just
Yeah.
wants to go home and do his
Just
conventions, be a weeb,
Be us, basically.
basically.
So just to finish it off on your side, what your recommendations? Because I do, for your 3 recommendations right there, I do not know any of them.
Where is it?
So, yung dito is like, it's kind of controversial. It's una is yung Rent a Girlfriend. I
Ha!
recommend that for people who don't want to use their brains in watching anime. Kasi it's basically that. It's renting
Rent a
a
girlfriend.
girlfriend.
Which is a very
It's-
popular
it's-
thing in
it's-
Japan. Guys,
It
Western
is.
place.
It's an actual thing in Japan. So there's also Rent a Mother. Because
Why
there is
not?
also Rent a Mother in Japan. Rent a Boyfriend, yes, there is. Japan has everything.
Rent
Rent a
almost
Girlfriend
everything.
kasi Rent a Girlfriend kasi you're either going to really hate the main character or you're gonna have to root for the main character. Kasi he does very very unintelligent things.
Decisions, yeah. I think
Decisions. Tapos,
I know it. I think I know the manga. Di ko siya napanood, pero I know the manga. I hate the main dude. He is spineless as shit.
everybody does. Everybody hates the main dude.
He is
I
spineless
hate the main
and
dude, but I want to
indecisive.
keep watching.
He's spineless, indecisive, and main girl is still main girl.
Basically.
Pero like I am rooting for the silent girl. I like her. She's
Same.
nice.
Actually, same.
very nice.
Yun, so you're gonna hate the dude, pero baka may point na you're gonna like want to root for him to make better decisions. Tapos pag nakagawa siya ng tao, you'd be like, yes, you finally did it. Tapos yung isa naman is Kanojo mo Kanojo. It's in English girlfriend. So premise is there's this dude na meron siyang girlfriend na childhood friend niya, and then may nag-confess sa kanya na third girl. Nangyari is basically, it's not technically spoilers. Nangyari basically is like he wants to. He went to his girlfriend, yung childhood friend niya, and asked permission if he can two-time her with the third girl. So
What is
He's
this
like-
anime?
I would like to two-time you with this girl.
At least he's honest.
Nung nagsimula yung adventures nila. It's
It's technically not cheating though, if you think about it. Kasi inamin niya.
Yeah. they are in an open relationship, basically.
Monogamist?
It's not
may
cheating.
extra pa. Ganun lang.
No, he has a polygamist.
There it is. That's the word.
polygamist, not monogamist.
Sorry.
It's wild. You have to turn your brain off for if you want to watch this anime. Kasi pag naka-on yung brain mo and you have to deduce stuff, it's not going to work. You're going to hurt yourself if you want to think about the anime and its decisions.
Yes.
So, ayun, madali siyang panoorin, like pure entertainment lang siya itong dalawa. You don't really need to think about stuff. Like, thought processing theories and stuff. Hindi na kailangan. And then yung isa is plastic memories. Because why not? If you just want to watch one episode of an anime and cry, go ahead and
Plastic
watch
Memories is so fucking.
episode pa lang.
Why?
First episode pa lang, pre. I was caught off guard, like, oh freak, no. Yung nanay,
No. But yeah, watch it. It's a good anime. People
It's very good.
people who's watching our video or watching the clips, probably Roch will clip this because it's going to be a long ass stream.
It's gonna be a long master.
Clip.
Yeah. Hopefully, watch it, guys. Watch it. Plastic Memories. I recommend that. Yeah. So I think
Stuff there.
that's Roch's 3x3. Who's next? Me or who wants to go next? Me or you, Jed? Me or
I'm
you?
very quick. Ako na lang.
Sure.
Don't quote me on that. Very quick.
Okay. As you guys heard, Jed is very quick. So post
You guys know.
put that in the
I will
comments
put that and
below.
post that by itself out of context.
I am very quick. 2021. Just, I'm pretty sure Roch is gonna quote me on that. I am very quick.
Or
Future me,
tweet,
I make
tweet
make
it at
a
him.
small video about that.
tweet it at Jed Sky.
Yes.
Or was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jed Sky. Yeah.
I'm
So yeah, I posted your
Oh, my turn.
3x3. Yeah. Transition from this one.
I have 3. Okay, so simula tayo. No, this was my recommend. Okay, just to be clear. Okay, wait. Let me just there. Just to be clear, I have no. This is not in order. Pero sige. This was my first one.
Nice.
Ito. Okay, let's start with the first one. The first 3. This one. It's Berserk, Fist of the North Star, and Baki the Grappler. Pucha, ewan ko na lang. Alam niyo, like, dito pa lang, dude. Dito pa lang. Alam niyo na kung ano klaseng tao ako para manood ng anime. Just, first recommendations pa lang. Ito na. Just, fucking do it energy.
Anime for kids.
Oh my god, do it. Okay. Let's start with Berserk. Okay, I would prefer Berserk kasi kahit nung bata pa lang ako. Bata na nagbabasa ng Berserk. I will recommend this if you people were like, oh, I had the worst time of my life. Ay pucha, nabigatan ako sa trabaho ko. Berserk. Like,
Berserk.
I'm so sorry. Was Goblin Slayer so brutal for you? Oh, I'm so sorry. Was that
Goblin
first
Slayer was
episode?
already brutal.
Was that first episode of harassment too heavy for you? I'm so sorry for your loss. Let's go Berserk. Okay. Technically, Berserk shows everything. Para humanity. Ito, explain ko like I'm very quick about this. Berserk, kasi aminado ako sa mga listahan ko to. I haven't finished some of them. Pero ato sabihin ko, at least masabi ko napanood ko to. Napanood ko sila, nabasa ko sila. So yeah. Ito, Berserk, fully 100%. Hands down, if you want to be a man, suck it up. Ito, Berserk, like, pure freaking will, pare. Lahat na to nandito. From pain and suffering, through joy, friendship, betrayal, brutality, monsters, gore, action, nudity, gagi, nandito lahat, men. It's everything.
Here at Berserk,
We got it.
all for
Okay, that's just the most quickest gift na pwede ko masabi sa inyo. That's the most quickest gift. And the next one is Fist of the North Star. Gagi, these animes are old, pare. Call me old. I don't care. These are good. Fist of the North Star is basically okay. It's made in Japan, but the cool concept of it is Western. You know why? Kasi it's Mad Max. Ito yung base ng Fist of the North Star. It's Mad Max based with Bruce Lee's Jeet Kune Do in tama, Mad Max, post-apocalyptic na ano kasi basically it oh my god. Ano ba? Oh, and he looks like Sylvester Stallone. So the whole concept of it's Mad Max looks like Sylvester Stallone with fighting style of Bruce Lee. Ano ba yan? And it's also pain, goal, focusing. Guys, if you guys are watching my stream, I'm actually streaming this game. Please follow it. I will probably play it. I don't know if ewan ko, malaman natin. We'll just see. So yeah, basta tutuloy ko yun. I will legitimately follow that. So yan, recommended ko yan. Kasi if you guys are having like action vibes with One Punch Man, this is the first one. This is the first one. Dude, si One Punch Man, sure, nabugbog siya. Fist of the North Star, sure, nabugbog rin siya. Pero dude, gagi, sige. Technically, basta mahawakan ka lang niya. That's it. It doesn't matter how long the fight is.
That meme came from, right?
Exactly. Yung parang tipong...
That's what that meme came from.
Yep. Yung tipong like... Omae mo, Shindareyo. Nani?
Nani?
Like, you are already dead. What? Kasi dude, the whole concept of...
I think some Fist of the North Star, it came out 1980s. Yeah, I think around 1980s.
Luma na yan, men. Mas hindi pa tatay pinapanap
yan. It's very old. It's when it came out, we weren't even born yet.
Hindi nga. Dude, Mad Max nga yun eh. Told you. It's Mad Max.
Characters.
So good.
The main character's main power, or when he learns it, is one punch is equivalent to like 15 to 20 punches.
It's pressure point.
It's that one, right?
Pressure point. Technically, alam niya lang talaga kung saan yung pinaka-pressure point ng tao. He's so good that just he knows where to press the right button. Like,
He's
the whole...
so good, he knows where to press the right buttons. That's what she said.
Quote me on that. Okay, so, like, legitimately, the whole concept of the scene of the fight is just for the story, the visuals. But the fight is already dead, already finished the moment he already pushed that pressure button. Yun na yun. The fight is done. Just because of that. The fight is just choreography, visuals, effects. Just the anime part. Pampaganda lang yung visuals, but he already won. So yun. So it's such a good anime. Okay, next. Baki the Grappler. It's basically a fighting game, pero it's basically Tekken. Pero It's basically Tekken, pero
Tekken on steroids.
Tekken on steroids. Like, have you ever seen a 13-year-old kid na sobrang tangkad tas buff as freaking hell? And yes, hindi siya nag-steroids. He's
I forgot
legitimately...
he's 13.
Yeah, si ano pangalan nun? It was the Yakuza's son. Oh man, which is sorry, I don't memorize everyone, pero yeah, the Baki the Grappler, if you guys want a perceiving, like, it's Naruto. Sige, yun. Sige, so mamaya ako babalikan yung Naruto na yun. Basically, if you guys know Naruto, I'm pretty sure everyone knows, it's a developing story from, magaling talaga siya. He just needs to hone it until, anak siya ng napakalupit na fighter. And he wants to beat him kasi nga his father is like considered the devil. Hindi naman devil pero ganun siya kalupit. Ganun siya ka brutal yung tatay niya. Like super galing yung master niya talaga, the devil. So yeah. The devil's back.
Yeah,
the
isn't
devil's
his
face.
father named isn't his father's name Akuma or something?
Limutan ko
Some-
tol. Yeah.
So it basically translates to devil.
Yeah, devil.
Yeah,
Kasi nga
it basically translates to the devil.
because if he takes off his shirt and then makita mo yung back muscle niya. I don't know, Roch. Here, Roch.
I'll post a picture.
Yeah, post a picture of Baki's dad's back, pare. Post mo na rin yung pangalan niya. So yun, it's the devil's face. So yeah, basta maraming concept to. Like again, it's Tekken. It has karate, it has aikido for yeah, like pucha aikido. It's just and ano ba? Boxing. Dude, Muhammad Ali, yung anak ni pati si anak ni Muhammad Ali nandito. Dude, I kid you not. Muhammad Ali is here. Ooh. Ang dami. This is a really good anime. It really hits the feel. Gagi, ang dami ko pang pwedeng ilagay dito eh. Ipo, pucha Ipo. Ayun pa, Depsy Roll. Doon dumating yan eh. Ano ba?
9.
Dami. Anyway, sige. Skip.
Discuss your 9.
Skip tayo. Sige, skip. Okay, Hellsing, pucha ito. Enough with the Superman versus Goku. Hellsing beats everyone. Hellsing beats everyone. I don't give a shit of what you say. Hellsing beats everyone, pare. Like, this guy has no quarrels at all of any weakness whatsoever. Wala lang, he's just making fun of you. Like, para, oh, you're hitting me. Oh, that hurts. Just joking. I'm just really bored. Hellsing is basically the devil. He's basically Alucard, the son of the devil, or technically son of Dracula. And wala lang, he just doesn't have a weakness.
Alucard is Dracula.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Jesus Christ.
Ano pala yun? Castlevania pala yun. Sorry. Yung anak ni Alucard. Sorry. Si Alucard. Sorry. Castlevania pala yun. My bad. See? I'm mix-matching everything. Anyways. Oh yeah, Hellsing has 2 parts. It had the old styled version and it had the pre-updated animated version. So there's 2 styles. Same story, different style of anime. So if you guys like the 80s type of look, you can watch that. And you can watch the Hellsing Ultimate. Yan. Ito yung poster na nakita ko. Next, Naruto. Dude, there's 3 versions Naruto and Naruto Shippuden, and we're not talking about the other one.
We don't talk about that.
We don't talk about that here. Ano? We don't talk about that here.
But
Fine, Boruto. Fine.
to be fair, Boruto is good for the newer generations.
I never started Boruto. I'm so sorry. Anyways, what is Boruto?
I dropped it.
No,
Fight me.
I don't watch it. I just keep up with it just to see how the author is planning to kill Naruto. One of the strongest ninjas alive.
Nah, shut up.
Already freaking nerfed him.
Anyways, I'm picking Shippuden, pare.
It's not canon.
I don't care. Okay, anyways. Okay, sige na.
It's canon. It's made by the same creator.
Ito na.
Fortunately.
It's
But-
not canon in my heart.
It's a screw up. Anyways, I picked Shippuden over the first one. The first one is funny. quirky and explains who Naruto is, pero Shippuden just has every development, every character development, every feels, every connecting plot. It's basically, it's, no.
Doon na na-refine.
Yeah, di ba nga, it's like a conversation of, which was better, Infinity War or Endgame? Like, but you won't get the whole good shit without of Endgame if you didn't watch Infinity War. Infinity War had the hype. Endgame had the whole
Well said.
collecting thing. So yeah, I'll take the whole collecting thing kasi we already know what happened in Infinity War. Endgame was a cool collide ending. Fuck Boruto. That's not Endgame.
It's basically like reading a good trilogy or like a good book. Not a good book, like a trilogy basically. The start of a trilogy. The start of a trilogy is building up to the second book. The second book basically is the heart and soul of the trilogy, and then for the third part, after all the exciting parts, it's just it's meh. Basically,
It's like Terminator. Terminator 1 was good. Terminator 2 was the pure embodiment of Hollywood. Judgment Day. Anyways, so yun, explain ko lang na maganda ang Shippuden. It had everything. I have to admit, I followed it, pero somewhere along the line, again, naging busy ako through high school. Well, technically grade school, kasi nagsimula yun na grade 6. I know. Nagsimula ako na grade 5, grade 6. Tapos sunod ko yun ng high school.
Finished when we were college.
Naging busy ako eh.
There were so many filler episodes.
Yun.
I think it stopped at 200 plus episodes. Shippuden.
Yes.
It's 200 to 300 plus.
I can't confirm that. Roch,
Dami ko
confirm it.
na-skip din dun.
Roch, confirm it.
Mm.
Future Roch, confirm it. Yun.
Future Roch. Black everything out right now and then put Madara's famous quote right now.
Mas mali pala yung Madara's quote na nabigay, no? Which quote would you talking about, man? Oh, no!
It's the most famous one, like the one about humans.
Okay. So, yun.
I remember the one.
So, ito. Moving forward tayo, mga tol. So, I've talked about old animes. Well, bakit the Grappler is kind of new? Kasi it followed up through the new one and Netflix has it. Yeah, pero it started out really long ago. So, yeah. Naruto, I'm not saying that, yeah. But it's still old. Pero ito, Demon Slayer, ito talaga, that's pretty new. Ito, sabihin ko sa inyo, napanood ko. I finished the whole chapter 1. I'm excited for chapter 2. I haven't read the manga kasi nga busy with stuff. Pero I did watch it.
I'm gonna say this. If you're planning to watch it, don't read it.
Why?
Like, just to get the feels of the anime. So like I read it first. I couldn't watch it.
Kasi parang what?
Because everything was desensitized for me after.
Hindi
a lot of shit happened in the manga that happened in the anime.
I understand that.
It's almost
Yung visuals.
directly. Yeah, the visuals is amazing, but still, you cannot feel the same feelings you want to have if you read the manga first, then watch the anime. You'll just be giddy because you see moving pictures.
Yung parang, oh shit, gagawin na ba yun? Oh my god, yun na. But yeah.
Yeah, yung talaga effects.
Pero,
Very good.
para sa akin, for me, is that hindi din, in a way. Kasi it's like this. Let's say I've read Lord of the Rings. It was a hard read, but I finished it, me and my dad. And then, nung finally nagkaroon ng movie, we didn't recap the book, pero nung napanood, like, parang, oh my god, yun pala yun, oh my god. And then my dad was like, gagi, pag like the whole Lord of the Rings, wait natin yung si Smug pa yung the Hobbit. And I was like, what the fuck is a Hobbit? Like, wait, yun na yun? Like, there's another one? Yeah, oh my god. Because that was like a whole bookworm of Lord of the Rings. So, doon ako natuto sa mga ganun, Transformers and Gundams, blah, 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 tangent. Yeah, kahit, like, even though that my dad knew what it was, he still managed to be excited overall nung napanood niya na. Kasi parang,
what I'm saying, like, he'll get excited because, di ba nga,
yeah, like, you'll know what would happen in a sense of way. Pero it still has a little bit of a feel to it na parang, Kasi you just reading it. Or, hindi, sa manga kasi may images eh. Pero, sa bagay, okay, fine. Sige. Manga kasi comics with image. So,
That's a big difference with books with manga.
kasi novels, kasi you just imagine everything.
You see... Yeah. I think, for Lord of the Rings, like, I'm a big LOTR fan too. I read the books, watched the movies, begrudgingly watched the Hobbits, the 3 Hobbit movies. Like, there's a big difference with just imagining it with words and then just seeing it, reading the manga, and then watching the anime. Because, like, you see their reactions in the manga, how the author originally brings out their facial expressions, the emotions, their sadness, the happiness, the excitement, everything in the manga. And then if you see it again in the anime, it's kind of it hits you weaker than it's supposed to be, because you already know what's going to happen.
Parang hit or miss ba?
It's still there. It's still there. It's generally still there, but the hit is slightly weaker, or a bit weaker.
Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones.
Kasi, like, diba, like, for Game of Thrones, yun, isa yun. Like, you read the books and you watch the series,
It's different.
you'll just get lost. It's hella different. Pero for Demon Slayer kasi,
Bro,
for Demon Slayer,
what is
the
ending?
anime is following the manga to a T.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Like, to a hella T. And then when I watch the movie, the required movie to watch if you want to understand what's going to happen in season 2, to understand it
Train to-
evenly. The Train to Dreamland, or
Open
whatever
Train.
it's titled. Yeah. And, like, I wasn't crying per se, but I was just sad. And the feelings are still there, because, Rengoku never got to show how OP he was.
Okay, now
Spoilers,
I understand.
by the
Now
way.
I understand why. What do you mean? Okay, sige. Explain ako. It's funny is because I've watched the first episode of Demon Slayer. Pero hindi ko nasundan. And then one night, mga tropa ko, gagi men, panoodin natin yung movie men. Gagi, maganda yun. Parang, gagi men, bakit di ba ako masaspoil yan? Hindi men, okay lang kahit ano. Hindi ka naman masaspoil totally. So, pinanood ko, it was fun. It was a nice movie. But I couldn't grasp every feel. Parang, gagi men, malupit yun si ano. Parang, bakit ganun ba yun? Gagi, marami pa sila. Parang, gagi men na, ano to? Hindi men, okay lang yan kasi gagi. Marami pa talaga sila dyan. Kaya, kung ano yan, sige men, masakit. Pero, mga tropa ko, nanonood, gagi, feel na feel. Ako sabi, gagi men, men lang ako sa bahay, men, iiyak. Ako gagi sa parang, sabi nila, hindi men, gagi, kaya hindi mo kasi maramdaman kasi hindi mo pa kasi napapanood mo siya. Panoodin mo men, mararamdaman mo yan. I did. I finished it. I felt the sadness, pero hindi na ako ganun yung tipong katulad ng emotional mga tropa ko na parang, ulul, gagi, what? Kasi alam ko na eh. So, malupit, pero yun nga, hindi yun great impact ng mga tropa ko yung nakuha ko, unlike yung alam ko na. So yeah, I understand what you
Yo,
mean.
what the hell happened to your camera? Like, naging smooth yung camera mo. What the hell happened?
You know why? It's because I'm technically hindi ako naka full
What the
screen
freak?
sa
You're
check mo yung stream. Hindi ako naka full screen. Naka-open yung droid cam stuff ko para lang makita ko yung sarili ko. Kasi tas yung podcast, yung screen na sa gilid. So lumalabas ikaw to si Roch. Ako hindi lang lumalabas eh. So kinlik ko yung sa droid cam ko. It's being smooth as frick kasi focus siya sa akin. Para makita rin yung anime sa screen ng Discord. So that's the technique.
Right.
That's the technique. So anyways,
Now we know.
that's the technique.
Yeah.
So if I wanted to, ganito yung style na gagawin natin. If I wanted to. Pero this wouldn't happen. I'm pretty sure this won't happen if may RAM lang ako. Kasi it's focusing the details on this. So yeah, anyways. Yeah, Demon Slayer is basically like a new fresh start of Naruto kasi parents died and just such a fun development. Okay. Tinaruan, master, pinagaling, and then another master, and pagaling ng pagaling. So yeah, it's close to Naruto. Everything's close to Naruto. Ano ba?
No, it's because Demon Slayer or Kimetsu no Yaiba is published in Shonen Jump.
Yeah,
Shonen, it's
basically.
shonen anime.
Basically.
Shonen Jump access a lot of shit that's not quote unquote in the name shonen.
But it is a very visually appealing show. It has a good song. Ang ganda ng intro. Malamang. It's became a meme by now, yung mga song na yun.
Tsuyoku Nareru. No. Copy strike.
Okay, sorry. I can't help it. Sige. Okay na. Sumete! Anyways. Okay, next moving on na tayo. Moving on. Okay, my next part is ito. I'm pretty sure it's already obvious. Ito sinundan ko na to. Titan na ako, pare. Attack on Titan. Let's go.
Sasagyo.
Okay na. Copyright.
Copyright.
Ito, aminado ako na nabasa ko yung manga first before, So I had a very brief description nung everyone was like waiting for the final chapters kasi nung sa Netflix and then the animes and everywhere, Crunchyroll. And I was like, kailangan ko ibalikan to. I need to nabasa ko to, pero I need to I don't have to refresh myself anymore. I just wanted to watch the anime. Habuli ko na yung anime kasi matagal pag binabasa ko pa. Yeah, so habuli ko na yung anime para mas madali mag-refresh pag hindi mo na binabasa, na hayaan mo na lang mag-move through yung story. So yeah, doon hinabol ka anime. And I was like, okay, cool. And then nung final season was coming up, and then I was like, okay, ito na ulit akong basa. Like, let's see. Okay, alam ko na. And then, boom, final season. Nakita ko, sabi, hanggang 75 lang. And then like, paano nila maiipit yung, what? How could you squeeze everything in that amount of episodes? And I'm like, oh, it's gonna be a part 2 of this, isn't it? Like, parang yun na nga, nagkaroon nga, again, we already knew, part 2, final chapter, part 1, and then part 2, susunod. Like, parang, okay, I get it. Pero yeah, Attack on Titan is, I remember, I died down a little bit kasi okay, this is getting boring. People were like, very bored. People telling me we're boring. Like, parang, really? But, okay, it's not picking up as much as the next chapter, pero it picked up, build up, sumunod. So it wasn't fast paced lang kasi. So kaya it felt a little bit dragging, but it's just slow nung sumunod na chapter 2. Pagkakaalala ko yun. So Attack on Titan has surprise elements, mystique, sabihin ko sa'yo kasi, kaki, ano nangyari? Sino yun? And then parang, what? Sila pala yun? Basta.
A plot twist talaga sila.
Dami, man. Super dami. And then, the character development of the last final chapter, like, kaki, who's this? Ano to? Bakit ganito si Eren Yeager?
Mikasa. Eren! Fun fact, Mikasa has said Eren's name over 130 times ata?
Eren. It's basically, the show is basically
try to
Eren.
bite your hand, guys. Try to bite your hands. If you become a Titan, you are a Titan.
Okay, pag may sumigaw bigla, tas maging Titan kayo.
Eren Yeager! Just screams Eren Yeager. The show is basically just screaming people of Eren Yeager. Like, yun lang yan.
Or, Levi being super cool and becoming a tornado.
Basically the most popular guy sa anime niyan.
The most popular guy who really just wants to clean.
Just wants to clean.
I'm gonna future Roch edit this. Post this photo of me as Finn being attacked by the core and Levi cleaning the heck out of me because he has no sword. I'm gonna send it to you, Roch. I'm gonna send you that photo.
Right, I gotcha.
I battled the whole corp and Levi was just cleaning the hell out of me. What? Okay, quote.
I gotcha.
Okay. Again, recommend ko talaga. Attack on Titan is really good. Still more to come. If you, it doesn't matter if you don't watch. I don't read. The anime is still linked to the manga. It's basta maganda. It's still fresh. It's still no tweaks added. So yeah. Unlike Death Note. Gagi, ba't wala
But
to
it's
Death
just a bit slow.
Okay, bakit
Ay,
wala
freak
Death
Death
Note
Note nga
dito?
pala, no?
Death Note was one of the animes na natapos ko. Dude, again, ang dami kong hindi nalagay dito. Death Note and ano pa bang anime yun? Yung the anime favorite ko nung high school. High School of the Dead. There it is. Oh my god. Rip creator. Gagi, hindi it was cancelled. Episode 13 and tangent. Ang dami kong
He's dead. The creator is
Why
dead.
didn't he finish it? Still, he had a lot of years. 8,
Sayang.
10 years. Hindi niya tinapos.
He was in the hospital. What do you mean?
10 years.
It's like I think for like I
It's
medyo
2
like
people.
like from creators of I can relate High School of the Dead to the creators of Hunter x Hunter. The author, not
okay.
the anime,
Freak.
the manga. The manga after Greed Island arc, you'll see squiggles. Literally just squiggles. Para sa mga releases nila. They really re-released the chapters after a month. Pero was like
sketches before sketches na talaga.
they were just releasing sketches of the characters of the starting of the Chimera Ant arc. Kasi the creator, the author, the mangaka was literally dying. He's alive. He's out of the hospital now, but he was dying then. I think that was this. But you know, for anime, they can't continue the animation unless they get the green light or the storyboard from the actual creator. But they can't do that because he's still in. He was. I think he was in the hospital at the time. Now he's dead. Now it's forever be continued. Kahit yung manga.
Sayang talaga.
2 co-creators,
It's sad.
pare. Whatever.
Sad.
I think it was solo for that. I think it was
Sobrang ganda ng world
solo.
building.
No, man. High School of the Dead had 2 co-creators, man.
Tagalog yun.
He was like,
But-
I wouldn't do this
Hunter
without
sa mga
him.
Pilipino dyan.
Yun yung
Hunter
reason
X,
niya. I wouldn't do this without my partner. Yun lang yun.
But is it that the two co-creators is like one was doing the storyboard, other one was doing the art.
Yun nga, I won't do this without him. Yun nga yun. That's the reason why. Anyway.
Yeah, because one can't do the other.
Disservice
That's basically
yata yung
it.
dahilan.
I'll pay good money for it anyways. Okay. So, Attack on Titan is still a fresh anime. People still like it hanggang ngayon kasi it's still not finished through the anime. The manga is already done. That ending.
Months now. It's been months now.
That ending. But I'm still excited for the next chapter. Anyways, next would be these are two old shit. Prince of Tennis. Sige, ano bang uunahin ko? Code Geass o Prince of Tennis? Code Geass muna ako kasi at least yan tinapos ko. At least yan masabi ko tinapos ko. Dude, this was like a fresher for me for Gundam. Like parang Gundam is like a lot of phases of Gundam, but this was a refresher for me. It had action, it had drama, it had
It had political shit.
and it had
A
man,
bunch of stuff.
it had a lot of things. Roch,
It
do
had
Photo.
had culture. It had culture. Culture here, culture here, culture here, and culture here.
post it, Roch, do it.
Culture.
Culture. It had everything. Anyways,
Yeah.
but it is a fun anime. It only had 2 chapters. Technically, there's supposed to be R3, but what happened to that?
It became a movie.
Oh yeah, fuck.
It's a movie.
I forgot.
But
about
it's
that.
the movie is technically set in a different time.
Oh, iba. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
it's a
different.
different time.
Pero technically,
'Cause-
they're still there. It's just
For people who say Lelouch is dead, you are
No.
all wrong.
you were fucking dead wrong. You know, si
Guys, you guys need to watch the original post credits of the last episode of R2.
You guys know that
Lelouch is alive.
you guys seen that person nagda-drive ng cart na yun? They
It's
cut
Lelouch.
they cut that out kasi technically yung deleted scene nun was pinakita na si Lelouch had a beard and like he had the eyes.
No, it didn't show the Lelouch with the
Really
beard.
think that
It
Lelouch is
did.
going
the
It-
eyes.
It showed his eyes.
Kamukha niya tatay niya.
The only people who had purple eyes in the whole series are the family line of Lelouch.
Oo, technically yeah. So
And technically,
Yes, naman
the
ako,
only
kasi
guy,
yun.
the only person who has those kinds of eyes and still with CC is Lelouch.
haha. So, you know, Lelouch.
Sisi na nga pala.
So technically they did the Dark Knight Rises on this ending. Batman is dead and he's not really dead.
He's not really dead.
He went
He's
out
just
with
there.
Catwoman and basically Catwoman is CC and Lelouch is he had a good life. Post it, Roch. Post it. How good his life was.
But kasi like I think for and if you really watch the anime, mapapansin mo like CC
Sisig?
C- CC gave the code to Lelouch.
I see.
And one of yeah, I see. One of the curses CC got from getting the code was immortality.
Had a good life.
yeah. So basically Lelouch is now immortal with CC.
Had a
CC
good
cannot
life.
die. If people are going to say that why Vivi or Charles's brother is dead, that is because he gave it's a very convoluted, but it's part of Charles's GS killed Vivi in the meantime. Very convoluted. But yeah.
Naalala
Culture.
mo pa lahat yan. I just talk about...
I'm a very avid fan of Code Geass. I
I
somewhat
need a
remember
refresher.
almost all of the main
Need
characters.
to
There's
rewatch
Suzaku,
this anime.
there's Suzaku, Nullally, Kallen, CC, Lelouch. There's Charles, Vivi. There's Mr. Orange.
This dude even remembers all the names.
Oh my god, this dude, this fucking weeb.
And then there's Lancelot, Suzaku's main nightmare. I forgot Lelouch's main nightmare, but he gave that. And then Lelouch gave yeah, I'm a weeb.
Dude, ito,
Yeah, I get it.
dude, sabi ko sa'yo, it's fine. Ito, ako maalala ko lang yan if I had the refresher. I did this in, ano nga ba magandang anime? Ano yung mga
I like
natapos
it.
ko?
And
Search
sadly too, like I can remember the spin-off series too, where about the Revenge of Kaito, not Kaito, but basically like that spin-off series of the Code Geass, where it's
man.
part of the previous world before Britain conquered everywhere.
It's Britain!
Britain,
Britain!
where
That's how they
where they
pronounce
have
it.
where they have a character that looks hella like Lelouch, but it's not Lelouch. A character that looks like Suzaku, but not Suzaku. But because it's all in the past, all in the past.
He's wearing
Yeah.
his helmet. I
No,
don't-
it wasn't. It was just long-haired Lelouch. Imagine a long-haired Lelouch with a gayas. It's basically him.
If anyone just...
But it's all in the past.
Check this guy out, Gagi. Mas alam niya lahat. Ako, I just need a refresher. Anyways, eto. So yeah, recommended Code
Fuck you.
Geass. It's good. It's a really short anime. You can watch it.
24 episodes. R2
24
and R
episodes.
and season 1 and R2.
See, so super bilis niya. That's why it's one of those animes na tipong I know
You can binge watch talaga.
yeah, kaya nasabi ko aminado ko natapos ko kasi it's really short. Pero hindi ka mabobore. Hindi ka mabobore.
It feels, even though it's short,
It feels
like, 24
it feels
episodes,
long.
it feels long.
It feels long. It
Code-
feels so freaking long.
Quote.
With all the politics that's involved, all the scheming, with all the mind control that's happening, with all the brainwashing that's happening, with all the accidental brainwashing that happened. That's how Euphemia died. Spoiler, but yeah.
The twist, pare. Ang
Very
daming
long.
twist
There's a
yan.
lot
Eh.
of
Parang, oh
there's a
shit,
lot of
gagawin
twists
mangyari.
there.
Oh my god, what the fuck happened? You know? That's so cool. The twist, pare. The twisty. The twist,
And
God.
the sad thing about like the Lelouch, like it was the story wasn't supposed to end that way. Lelouch is if Lelouch didn't remove his mask when he was talking to his sister Euphemia, the pink haired girl,
Yeah, yung naka-wheelchair. I
it
remember.
would have never happened.
I know.
Because because apparently what CC forgot to explain to Lelouch with constant use of with constant use of the Gaias, it will after a while it will not shut down.
The twist. They did that intentionally, pare. The twist. They did that intentionally. Oh, you forgot how plot twist. How
yeah,
convenient. How
yeah,
convenient.
so Euphemia got brainwashed or brainwashed or whatever you want to explain on how Lelouch's chaos works. Got brainwashed into killing a lot of people, and that's how it all started. Because if it wasn't for that, they could have gotten peace
It's
a
basically
lot quicker.
a part of Death Note. That's why I liked it.
Yeah, basically.
Death Note is not in this list, but I would have put it right here kasi isa yun, again, it's a short film. It's a short anime, has 30 episodes. Again, tama nga
It's
ba?
very good.
It's very short, very quick.
That not season 1. I don't count season 2, the one where L had disciples, because that was just weird.
Yung yung namatay.
It should be L by
Anyways,
it.
Yeah.
Basta lahat, you could binge watch. It's still a good ending hanggang dulo, not the movie.
The
but
science
yes.
of the potato chip.
The live action is also different, pare. It's kind of funny. Namatay si I don't want to spoil. Basta Death Note maganda. Why is it I will definitely put that on my list. Anyways, kasi natapos ko yun eh. Pero eto, sige,
Prince of Tennis.
Prince of Tennis next naman. Ito sabihin ko, Prince of Tennis, how do I describe this? Prince of Tennis basically Baki the Grappler. But tennis.
No. Prince of Tennis is basically you hit balls and you can explode worlds.
Roch is gonna edit
It's basically anime tennis with on steroids.
It's,
Yeah.
Again, it's basically like I'm gonna quote this. It's basically like Baki the Grappler. Why? But in tennis, because he's basically wants to be the best than his dad. Like legit, like his dad is the best. He's just freaking. He knows that he's the best. He doesn't have to prove that he's the best, but he is
But
the
he's
best.
retired.
And he's retired, but he's still the best. Pero like people, his son knows that he's the best, and anak siya nun, so he wants to like, he has that burden to be better than his dad kasi anak siya ng tatay niya. So he has to fill those shoes. Like, how can I be better or at least good as my dad if I can't even beat my dad? So yun yung line na yun. So I'll give you a twist. He's really good at his right hand, but the moment that he switches left hand, because he's technically left-handed, he can't lose. Super like when you're dominant hand, diba? So he plays with his right hand. So every player in the game thinks that he's right-handed. But the moment he's like, you know what? Okay, let's finish this, and then okay, I get it now. Like left-handed. Like, oh, why is he turning left-handed? Because he was originally left-handed. Whoa! Anime. Like speed racer, gasp everywhere.
But before he says that, if you watch the Japanese dubs, he will say this first. Bada bada dane.
This guy knows. This fucking guy knows.
And
like,
for people who
Not
watch
done
the
yet.
who don't know Prince of Tennis, main character's name is Ryoma Echizen, or Echizen Ryoma, whatever you want to say it. Yeah, dude raised in the U.S. then went to Japan because of his father Nanjiro, Samurai Nanjiro. Best tennis player there is, like what Jed said, and then he goes to Seigaku, fights for Seigaku, figures out that he's not that hot. I mean, he's somewhat he evolves towards the series.
It's Pokemon.
He basically becomes a Pokemon.
It's Pokemon. it's Ash.
Yeah, because as the series go by, he develops more and more ridiculous tactics or moves, like from Drive B to the final episode of the anime or the OVA to the Samurai Drive, where he slices up the ball, which is technically still allowed, but with the really really
Rules again.
really really hard top spin towards the cord of the net. That's how he chopped the ball, and it's still in play, technically. Because there's no rules against it.
I never finished this anime. Clearly, our host
Yep.
does.
There's the OVA. That's the ending of the OVA. And if you guys know, as you guys know, there's already a new Prince of Tennis, the Prince of Tennis Shin, the newer one, where it became even more ridiculous. They're playing. I think it's between continents now. I mean countries. Japan versus US versus Germany versus Greece, and a lot more countries.
See?
In the Japanese training camp, it was to be part of the Japanese national team. You have to play tennis with 10 balls while playing with 10 balls at the same time. So that's basically it. It's basically ridiculous, very very ridiculous, but it's still good. That's just weird. I mean, one guy there is named Oni and plays his racket only has 2 strings.
See? I haven't finished anime. Our host does. See? He knows more.
So I am hosting it.
That's the point. I put this on the list because I remember me and my cousin were watching this and we were having fun with it. Kasi ang dami nun eh. It had anime sports everywhere. Like, yung isa biking, yung isa yung swimming, yung isa yung Kuroko no basket. Oh, gagi, puta slam dunk!
Oh wait, we didn't put I didn't put Yawamushi pedal. God damn it!
See? You see the point? Oh, man, ang dami.
You still have
Dude.
time. You still have time.
Ang dami.
Man,
Anyways.
I don't want to open Photoshop.
Okay. I think kulang ako ng list dito. I'm at the last part of my list. These are the honorable mentions.
Technically, tactical, it's 9.
Yun nga, sakto nga, 9 nga yan. So, see, it's 1, 2, 3, 3, 6, 9. And then, yung tatlo is yung honorable mention. Well, bakit may recommended pa si... I don't have the recommended.
I just added the
I
recommended
just
if
have
you
a
want.
lot of anime.
Sige, I'll add the recommended. Sige, anyways.
Anime.
Lahat naman wala nalagay dito sa banggit ko. Lahat yun yung recommend ko. Sige, let's go to the honorable mentions. Anyways, again, lahat to, these are old but still gold. Masabihin ko sa inyo, like, they're good anime. Ito naman, recommended ko. Bakit? This one super layo sa edginess ng mga sinan ko. Naruto is not edgy, but it's still considered there, pati Prince of Tennis.
It can be.
Can be if you
Can.
want. May mga episodes na edgy sila eh. Gagi, yung sino nga ba yun? Yung mga yung mga immortal.
Sasuke, you edgy boy.
Sasuke.
Sasuke! Naruto! Sasuke!
Sakura, ha? Kakashi.
Huh? No. Sasuke! Naruto! Goku!
Huh?
Bet you can fly.
I remember that.
Oh man. Pucha, wala
Show
na.
clip.
So good.
Show clip. Okay.
Show clip.
My recommended my recommended would be ito, basically. Everyone loves the whole Ryono Kenshin na live action. So let's go back to the anime. That's the reason kung bakit sumulpot sa akin is because of that. Because I like the movie, and then Samurai X, naalala ko natapos ko to on ABS-CBN.
Yeah.
Natapos ko to.
Our channel network.
Dude, lahat to etong tatlong to natapos ko sa ABS-CBN. Etong tatlong to, lahat to nasa, kung hindi ABS-CBN, Hero TV. Kung hindi Hero TV, Animax.
Afternoon anime, no?
Oh my god. Shit. Okay.
Oy, pero like magandang memory ang yung hero anime because remember, nasa con tayo, napicturean tayo ng hero anime, di ba?
I remember that. Yeah. Nahila tayo nun.
Nahihira tayo.
Con was fun. Okay,
Con was fun.
Times, good
ito,
times.
so again, Samurai X, ano masasabi ko dito? It has feelings, pare. It has development, character development. Kasi he's basically the assassin. If everyone knows where it is, Kenshin is a samurai. His name is Kenshin. Tinawag siya Samurai X kasi nga may X mark siya dito. It's for the whole purpose of the dub. He swore not to kill anymore. So he made this sword
Reverse blade.
reverse
katana.
blade. So yung bladed part is facing him. So if this was the sword, the blade is facing him. This was a blunt thing. So that's the whole point. And then he develops with new friends along the way, trying to keep the land at peace. Pero pucha, his past keeps haunting him. Ang daming mga assassins na nakala niya patay na, buhay pa pala from it's just
The main heroine of the series useless.
oh,
Fight me. She is hella useless. Poison Lady was better.
well, okay, sige.
She had uses.
Sige.
She had uses.
Sige. I'll give you that. Sige. Okay. Eto, malala ko to.
And besides, I think Kaoru was the name. Like slight overtake lang. Kaoru in the anime, in the manga, was 17, 18 when our main protagonist Hitori Batosai or Kenshin was in his late 20s to the early 30s. He was married. His wife died when he met Kaoru.
The details, pare. The details.
The fine details.
Again, hindi ko na maalala lahat ng details nito. Just like I didn't research.
Oh, no,
I barely remember.
They never said it in the anime. It was in the manga. I really read it.
Yeah, what I mean is just saying na parang like, if you guys need to refresh it, abuta si Jam, alam. Ako, I was like, ano yung mga napanood ko, mga naalala ko, just pak. Because I had like 15 minutes to like, okay, whatever. And then I didn't have a refresh on everything, pero aminado ko lahat ng napanood ko to. So yan. Samurai X, good anime, good manga. Like, dude, kabataan to. Like, legit. Eto susunod ka.
Panahon na ng Ghost Fighter.
It's basically our generation. It's basically our generation.
Hindi ko sasabi Ghost Fighter. Oh, man. Pucha, dami ko meron din nalagay dito. Ghost Fighter, Mazinger Z, pati Voltes 5. Bakit hindi ko
Voltes
sinama?
5, pre.
Bakit hindi ko sinama yun?
For the Western people who's going to watch, Ghost Fighter is Yu Yu Hakusho. Voltes 5 is Voltes 5, and then Mazinger Z is just Mazinger Z.
Dude, ang dami. Oh, bakit hindi ko nilagay yun?
Times.
Voltes 5 is the number one for me. Bakit hindi ko nilagay? Hindi, kasi I was like thinking of, ano ba yung pwede pumasok dito? Everything is like, everything is good. Pati nga Speed Racer eh. Bakit?
Dude, I watched all of the Gundams. I didn't put Gundam in my list.
I know. That's why
It's
I'm wearing a shirt.
Oo nga
pare.
pala, no?
That's why I'm wearing the goddamn shirt. Ako hindi ko nalagay yung Gundam.
For people who knows us and is watching, you'll be wondering, why didn't we put Gundam? Because we didn't want to.
We just the reason kung bakit di ko nalagay yung Gundam or Dragon Ball Z or One Piece or Bleach, yung mga ganun. Dude, alam ko
It's too
Bro,
mainstream.
yung ano pa
Hindi
pala,
naman, hindi
Bubu
naman.
Chacha.
Hindi naman.
As
Bubuchacha, Durara,
Yung sasakyan na aso
D.
niya.
Greyman.
oh wait, don't say the Greyman. Goddamn.
Okay, I'm sorry. Di ba kasama yun? Did I hurt a nerve?
You hurt a nerve because it updates quarterly.
That's the point. Anyways, the reason kung bakit di ko nalagay is because I vaguely remember it.
Doraemon.
Doraemon is a
Doraemon
Morning
is
shows.
finished. What do you mean?
Morning
Doraemon
shows,
is finished.
pare. Like, ito. The reason kung bakit di ko nalagay is because etong mga nilagay ko sa lista to, these came impact to me first in mind. So, if I were to choose something personally, modernly, hanggang ngayon, eto talaga yung pumasok. Voltes 5, yeah, sure, pero Voltes 5 was really quick. Ilang episodes lang ba yun? 15? 10?
Actually, no.
Oo nga, no?
In Japan, it continued long.
Yeah, continued long, pero umabot
Dito
sa atin,
tinigil
super saglit.
I think it in Japan it stopped at 20 plus.
Diba? Saglit lang yan eh. Like, dude,
But Voltes 5 had a lot of spin-offs. That's why.
yun. Ultraman yan, hindi po ako nalagay dito. Ang dami kong pwedeng ilagay. Why didn't I
But
put
Ultraman.
this?
Wait,
Again.
is it Ultraman live action though?
But it had anime.
But di ba yung mas kilala sa atin
Astro
yung
Boy.
live action?
Oh, syempre. Kasi,
Like Ultraman for me is equivalent to
Ultraman.
Kamen Riders.
oh, Kamen Rider.
Riders,
Yeah.
basically.
Sa bagay. Pero,
Sentai Kamen. The Sentai Kamen series.
okay, thanks
People who does this and then ha!
basically Power Rangers of Japan.
May
Yeah.
basically.
I'm putting these on my list because again, tangent, mabilisan. So please forgive. I have a lot of things na pwede kong lagay dito. Hindi ko lang nalagay. So again, ito, next na tayo. Samurai X, good. If you don't believe me, watch the live action. It's the same good as the anime. So yeah,
It gives
Ito yung
more
mga rare
of our
instances na success yung live action eh.
yeah, it gives more of a realistic feel, even though than the anime. Kenshin is hella fast,
yeah.
but in the live action, it shows too. It's so pleasing to watch.
Kasi choreography
The
naman
actor-
talaga kasi to lang galing.
The actor is the actor is
Actor?
amazing, man. The actor.
He legitimately hacks everyone. So yeah.
Actor.
But yeah,
Yeah, let's go to your next recommendation.
my next recommendation is
Recommendation.
Inuyasha, pare. Ito, aminado ako, natapos ko to. I think, hindi,
Bruh.
napanood ko to, I just don't, alam mo yan, kung bata ako, syempre hindi ko lahat napanood. Sa pagkakaalala ko, kasi minsan, there's just some shows na late ako nakauwi. Pero, kasi kung hindi ko napanood yung Inuyasha, Yu-Gi-Oh! Susunod dun. So, Yu-Gi-Oh! na aabutan ko.
I think ito BGM na Inuyasha. I want to save the world.
Ano ba? Diba? Inuyasha, is basically,
Yung mga tanghay afternoon.
And also for the people who don't know, Inuyasha has with their kids.
it's
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 the
an anime
sequel.
of an anime. It's an anime
It's-
inside an anime world.
It is a sequel because it showed an Inuyasha in Kagome inside of the anime.
Yun nga.
It's literally their kids. It started
Inuyasha
in,
is isekai.
basically.
It
It started in October 2020, so just last year. So you guys can catch up. But watch Inuyasha first because it will be hella confusing.
Wait, what? Hold the frick on. May
Sure,
bago
yeah.
Inuyasha.
Bago.
May bago.
Yeah,
basically,
that's why I said Inuyasha has a sequel. It's about their kids.
Speaking of sequels,
Oh my god.
naalala ko nga pala, side, Shaman King has
Ah!
a reboot.
Yes, I know. Yun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're-
They're bringing it
They're
back.
more cat-eyed now. They're more cat-eyed.
They're modern design now.
Yeah,
Very
It's hella pretty.
It's
Oh.
very pretty looking.
Hopefully sundin nila yung yung manga, because the last anime was weird. It
Hopefully.
didn't follow the It didn't follow the manga at all. Ay, sa dulo lang, the ending, but it was just hella weird.
Ibang iba eh. It change eh. Parang hindi ang awkward tuloy ng dating niya.
Yeah, we forgot to put Shaman King 2. Sue us.
Dami ko pwede nilagay dito, men. Yu-Gi-Oh! Byakugan, Crash Gear.
Your last recommendation?
Last
Digimon?
recommendation, pucha, sige. It was supposed to be Pokemon, but fuck that. Digimon was the jam for me. I don't care what you say.
Digimon was the jam,
Dude, I don't care what
It's
you
the
say.
me? It's the me?
It's Digimon was lit, para. Like, it was more of the, alam ko paano ko na-introduce yan kasi me and my cousin had a lot of DVDs. Me and, back in the day, like, Betamax stuff. So, puro VHS. Puro mga tape. And my cousin had a lot of tapes of anime. She had Pokemon and Digimon and Sailor Moon and stuff like that. Pero Digimon was more fun for me. No, like just because of the whole. Kasi naalala ko kay Mewtwo yun. The story of the Pokemon was about kay Mew 1 and Mew 2 and stuff like that. Digimon nag-start talaga ako sa Digimon kasi yun yung first story nun. That's the reason why. And it's also a good, maganda kasi companionship ng dalawa. That's the reason why kaya Digimon was feel to the heart. Again, at least ito nasulpok ko pa dito kasi I was just thinking, recommendation meron ka pala, and then yun. At least itong mga recommendations ko is one of those light things na pwede mo panood for kids, and if you just want something at afternoon shows, ito. Kasi hindi siya edgy, hindi siya dragging, hindi rin siya mabigat panood din for some reason. Sa mga mga recommended ko na mabigat panood din, like, yun.
For slight
Digivice. Yung Digivice, yung mga Digivice.
For a slight curve to the Pokemon side.
Oh God, sige,
For
do
the
it.
people who watch Pokemon, the first Pokemon movie, it'll be hella confusing. Natatandaan nyo yung title ng first Pokemon movie?
Kay Mew 2, tas kay Mew 1.
This is the title. Pokemon Mewtwo Strikes Back.
Yun nga yun. That's the DVD. Kay Mew 2. That's the movie.
Dito?
Oh my God.
Di ba nakakalito yun?
May nangyari yata sa release yun eh.
Who the hell is
Strikes-
that?
Sa Japan?
Yeah, karoon ng
something.
release na. Pero like, Mewtwo Strikes Back is the official first movie of Pokemon. And then, followed up by Pokemon 3000. Eh. Pero paano nakakalito yun sa ng bata tayo? Where did the first Pokemon movie go? It strikes back. Where did Mewtwo strike first? Di ba yun yung iisipin natin?
Kasi nga sa series nga kasi talaga nang move siya. But you know, not everyone had functioning cable. Parang may oras siya na parang, ay gagi, na-miss ko isang episode.
Pero like, after Mewtwo Strikes Back, there's another Mewtwo movie too.
See?
Right?
See the point? Digimon hindi eh. It had the linear path.
But yeah, we can, I'll discuss more on Digimon on my things. Because I have Digimon on my 3x3.
Alright, cool. Alright, so yun yung recommendation ko. Again, sige, so na-explain ko. Digimon for me is just, okay, the difference between, explain ko lang bakit Digimon is because Digimon for me has a good feel of partnership, of not just being a pet, it's being family than just a pet. Kasi
Family.
Roach,
Family.
Digimon, tas si Vin Diesel.
Family.
Ano,
Vin Diesel as Taichi.
ano kasi like they never really had, di ba Pokemon, di ba, you put down Pokeballs and then they just put it on sa bag, tas they just go and they fight, right? Digimon hindi. It's like legitimately lagi kitang
Nasa
katabi.
belt lang.
Lagi kitang katabi. Ganyan. Like si
They have
Agumon.
yung Digivices.
I had a toy of Agumon back in the day. That's the reason why. Isa pa yun.
I had one as Metal Greymon toy.
Yung nagtatransfer. Yung nagtatransform.
Yeah. It transforms it to War Greymon.
War Greymon, tas Agumon nagtatransform na. Pag malaking Agumons, pag titransform yung War Greymon na, I had that toy back in the day. Syempre
Ako
pinaglaro ko
na
ng
kung
fantasy.
game ng Digimon sa PlayStation to dati. Yung parang siya, parang basically Smash, but Digimon. PlayStation.
Yun yung series eh. Yun yung series eh. Napadpad sa series yun eh. Sa Cartoon Network, yung Animax ba yun. Yung Evolve, Digimon Evolve. Yun eh. Right?
Yeah, Digimon Evolved, yes, it was it.
That's the point. Yun. I remember that. Kasi may 3 stages eh. Baby, na ganito. Baby, na ulo sila bouncing balls. Tapos nang biglang, parang si Agumon na maliit na dragon na parang gano'n. Tapos yung War Greymon na I didn't know.
No, it's Koromon, Agumon. It's Koromon, Agumon, Greymon, Metal Greymon, then War Greymon.
Yun. I didn't even know that they turned babies like this na ganito kaliit. Kasi nga, they didn't explore that part na.
No, fuck, I forgot one. Botamon. The
See?
very baby one.
See?
Botamon
They didn't
pala,
show that
no?
noong unang beses. Rekta na agad
It's-
siyang Agumon.
It's infant, then baby. I think it's not rookie because Agumon is a rookie. Infant, then Koromon, and then rookie, champion, ultimate, then I forgot their stage names, but then
Dude,
yeah.
nagkaroon ng sumunod na Digimon to, di ba? Yung lumaki raw sila, di ba? Ano nga ba yun? The prologue.
Digimon Try.
Thank
Digimon
you,
Try.
thank you. Gagi, papanood ko nga yun. I didn't have I started that yet.
Yeah,
Mabait sila.
I'll discuss more on Digimon on my.
Okay, yun lang. Basically, yun yung mga ano, okay, that's my recommend, that's my list. I hope you guys notice. Please, the first recommendations are not good for the light of heart. Sabihin ko sa inyo. Si Roch, kay Roch is more on the, guys, feel zone. Akin, edgy. So, you guys makikita niyo yung personality ko dito. So, like, do it, martial arts and everything. So, yeah. And, good story, yun. So that's my side. Okay. That's ang dami pang pwede pero okay, yun na.
Yeah, I'm a post mine now.
Yan na, do it.
Just a bit.
Okay, so
It's legit by na. That's 3x3.
isa pa pang sige, habang nilalagay mo honorable mention, Botis 5 Yu-Gi-Oh, Crash Gear, ano ba yun? Beyblade, pati Byakugan pa ba isama ko? Gaging dami. Pero yun na nga, lahat na yun.
Battle Brawlers.
Speed Racer po, yun na yun. Mga old shit, mga old school, man. Ayun na. I see it.
Yun.
Gagi, may Digimon rin tayo dito. May D-Gray.
Oh, bra.
What the fuck do you mean? Sabi mong D-Gray man. Ito nga, D-Gray man na sa'yo eh. Fucker.
Yeah, that's why I said don't say D Gray, man. It's fine.
Evangelion.
Kaya pala,
Eh.
kala ko binababa mo yung D-Gray man eh. Like, parang ganda ng D-Gray man. What do you mean? Wait lang. Ito, gagi yung mga honorable mention na hindi ko na rin nasabi. Neon G7, gagi. You have it.
Oran Host Club.
Oron Host Club.
Ito hindi ko. Horan.
Yes.
Code Geass, D-Gray man, Angel Beats, Digimon, gagi. These are good.
It's basket.
As you guys can see in my list, I really like pretty anime.
I like edgy.
I like good art style basically. But some of them are more nostalgic than others. Like since we just stopped from Digimon, I'll continue on Digimon.
Roch,
Yeah.
please
Digimon, yep.
please state yung nag-high school tayo na yung si William na naka D-Gray man, tas ako tas ikaw naka
I will post that. Naalala ko yan. I remember that picture.
Send ko sa'yo.
I
Please post
I have it in my Facebook.
Oh my god. Send ko. Please do. Post it. Okay, next. Okay,
Yeah.
tuloy. Explain.
So Digimon, number 1. A lot of my childhood, I'll say this now, Digimon is better than Pokemon.
Ha!
Better than a lot.
Controversial take. I
Yes.
agree.
Yes, Pokemon sells better, but story-wise, it's shit. There's no
game.
character development. The game is better
Yeah.
than the anime, or the
Of course.
anime.
Red is better.
Red is better than Ash.
Pucha, pati Inuyasha na sa'yo.
wait. Red even has his own anime where he beat which is better. He captured Mewtwo, for God's sakes. Ash is more of, I think it's more on the PETA side of Pokemon. Red is not. Because Ash
That's
releases.
one way to say it. Okay.
Red is just, keeps on capturing and becoming the best, which is, best that ever was. Back to Digimon though. Digimon is more nostalgic for me because there's a lot of series. Digimon has a lot of series. I started with one, like with Taichi and the others. I started with the original movie where they showed how legitimately the sizes of Digimon in the real world.
Gigising ka na lang, may dinosaur na sa labas ng bintana.
Yes. Like Koromon, the baby form of Agumon, was as big as Taichi's torso. And then Agumon was as big as the room of
Just
Taichi's
ganito na, di ba? Like,
yeah, and then he evolved to Greymon to fight against Parrotmon.
just big.
Greymon was as big as a fucking building.
Nagigising ka na,
Yeah.
nakapajamas
Holy
ka pa,
shit.
tapos lumabas ka, tinakbo mo, habulin mo yung dinosaur.
Yeah, if
That's
Yeah, if
legitimately the intro of the movie.
yeah, for people who wants to watch Digimon Try, I think the 3-part movie. I think it's 3 or 6 episode movies.
Saglit
You
lang yun
got to have if you
Remember
have to
3 parts.
watch you have to watch the actual series first because you won't understand or you won't connect to the characters as much because the whole series of Try was Tai Chi trying to find his inner bravery again because he's hindi naman sa nagiging dawag siya, but he's learning the consequences of having Digimons in the real world, basically. Because unlike in the series, they in the movie they show people getting into accidents, people dying, but not that graphic. It's a Digimon Try movie, and then the actual consequences of Digimon fighting in the real world, which they haven't shown in the actual series, but they showed in Digimon Try, which is yun yung magandang explanations of Digimon Try. And then the final part of the movie, they said goodbye. That's why
I remember.
that's the whole gist of it. But good thing is they remade the series.
Hindi, kasi di ba ganun na yung ending nila ng series eh. Goodbye.
Yeah, it's dude. Basically, Digimon 1, Digimon original, Digimon Alpha, basically Digimon 1, continued on
First
into
season.
Digimon World 2, where it's a different Digi7, the different Digidestined, yeah, where it's with Vmon, Falcomon, Armadillomon, um, and a couple of other people.
Don't forget
Patamon,
Wormmon.
Cat,
Yung worm.
yeah, Wormmon, Patamon, and then Gatomon. It was Tai Chi's sister's generation. Yeah, basically the younger generation. That's that's 2 seasons of just connecting the first 2 Digimon series, and then after that, Digimon the third installation of Digimon is Digimon
Dito na ako
Frontier.
sobrang familiar.
Digimon Frontier is
Digimon.
hella sad. Because
Ito na yung
Digimon
familiar
Frontier,
talaga ako. Like, totally
yeah,
familiar.
that's where you then doon na nagpakita like where introduced Gilmon as just a drawing, di ba? And then because Digimon playing cards was a whole thing. Digimon was a thing, but they didn't know it was an actual world. It was just playing cards then. Where then and they dealt with a lot of dark topics like depression. Rika's family was,
It got really dark. I remember it got really, really dark.
yeah,
Lalo na kay,
Takoto.
yung about sa story ni Terry, the long-eared one. Ano pangalan ulit nun?
Yeah,
Terrymon?
Terrymon,
yeah.
yeah, with Momantai, the long bunny. Yeah,
Big
Terrymon's story with the family, and then Rika's story about her family, about how she was almost mistreated as a child. And then
Oh,
how
that story.
Takoto's story, the one with Gilmon's master or partner, basically having depression because not being able to conform to society may forced him to having his own being bullied by schoolmates forced him to become what he is now. But yeah, it's a lot of dark subtone to the actual story. And then after that, there's another one, Digimon Spirits, which dealt with a lot of dark tones too. But let's stop. But yeah, Digimon is very very good. I'll I'll suggest starting with Digimon One, the original series. If you don't, not the remake one, the original one that started at 1996.
Yes,
And
1996.
then, if as you see in my night 3x3, mine has a lot of like Roches that has a lot of um depressing undertone because Neon Genesis Evangelion is not and will never be for children.
If you ask, like, oh, anime is for kids, Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Yeah, show Neon Genesis
Just show
Evangelion.
them this.
For people who don't know, Neon Genesis Evangelion, one of their things was the main one of their side stories or one of their topics in the actual series was rape, a teacher raping his students, depression. The main character has depression. The main character spouting out white stuff to a girl he likes. A very abusive girl towards a guy, a sadist almost.
Gore.
Gore. Besides, their whole mech things are not actually mechs. Their mechs are aliens, which they
Those
can
are
control
alive.
emotionally. Yeah, the angels are technically alive, where you control subconsciously, or not subconsciously with their conscious. There's a lot of depressing undertones. Not for kids. I would recommend it though. It's very hard to find in streaming platforms because of it's very R18. There's not a lot of nudity in it, but just the general sense of the story. It's hella dark. It's hella dark.
I need to finish that anime. I need to.
Yeah, you need to.
You
And
need
then
to.
from the very very bright upper left of my list, Fruits Basket. I know it's a sojo.
Very good anime.
It's good. It does
Very good anime.
again. It deals with depression, man.
But it's very good.
It deals with it very good too. Like, um, I think one of the YouTubers I watch, Emery Chu, discuss it Fruits Basket more in a detailed sense. So if you want to know what it's about, you can watch her. I'll just give you a general sense about it on what it deals with. There's a lot of mental health. It deals with a lot of mental health, and I think her name is Toru or Kaoru. I
Yeah,
think it's
Toro
Toru.
Honda.
Toru Honda. Unlike a lot of generic shoujo heroines, she has personality. She has attitude. Does she actually does something? Yeah, she's the main protagonist, and with her boys or people who loves her, I think the Kyo and the other dude, the mouse and the cat. that's all.
Basically.
That's what I'm remembering from the series, right? Yeah,
May
undertone.
Zodiac siya basically. It's like
Yeah,
12
it's all about.
Zodiacs.
Yeah, it's Fruit Basket. And then let's go
Kind of
Supernatural
answers why
with.
the cat isn't in Zodiac.
Yeah, it answers that. Let's go with the next one, which is Kekaishi. I know that the anime is got axed early on. It never because the anime compared to the anime is finished on the first arc of the manga. If you guys noticed, parang bitin siya, di ba? If you guys watched it, but sa anime kasi like there's a lot of impressive. The animation for that time was impressive. At one, two, voice acting was good, and three, I just connected with Yoshimori a lot because at that time when I was watching this, as you people don't know, I am a graduate of hotel and restaurant management majoring in culinary arts, and I like baking. So Yoshimori being the story is about the Kekaishi is protecting the land of Yoshimori, protecting a certain land. Forgot the actual name of the land, but Yoshimori, our main protagonist, is has different dreams. Does not want to continue on the legacy. per se of the actual clan. The only reason he's still doing it is because of what happened when he was a child, where he almost got his childhood friend Tokine, the Sumimura clan, killed because of his immaturity. And now I think a couple of years later, 5 to 10 years later, um, he's becoming a bit more. They're still in school, by the way. He's becoming more mature and trying to become more stronger to protect his first love, his childhood friend, Tokine. But yeah, as it goes on, he becomes more and more mature, but it never got truly explained because the anime got cut off, which is sad.
Side note.
Na
Side note.
Yeah.
Speaking of baking, ano nga ba yun? Solar hands. Ano nga ba yun?
Yakitate Japan.
Yeah, kita.
Kazuma.
Kazuma.
This is Spain na may Spanish bread, France may baguette. Ano meron Japan? Wala namang Japanese bread. Ito si Azuma Kazuma. Ito ang
Solar hands niya. Tagalog.
papatunay ang magiging ang Japanese bread. And then, oh shit, I forgot to put major. Fuck!
Diyan naabot yung mga solar boys na naglalaro ng basketball sa hapon na walang t-shirt. Yan yun eh. Solar hands. Ito mga yung mga solar boys. Yan na uso yun eh.
And then, let's go next to my one that is very dear to my heart. One that's very dear to my heart. That's why it's in the middle. Oran Host Club. I know it's very weird.
Hindi ko
It's
pala
very
magugustuhan ko din yung anime na yun.
it's very female centric, but the characters are so funny, man. Diba? Like even
Really
though
good.
I don't like the person who introduced this to me. Hello, William. Kung nanonood ka man. I don't like you.
Shout out.
But yeah.
Sinong William? Marami yun.
Maraming William. Hindi nyo malalaman kung sinong William.
And then,
Basta siya. Pero, ang masasabi ko lang sa Oran Host Love. As basic premise, si Haruhi went to an all-boys school. Yeah. Went to an all-boys school, accidentally breaking $1 million vase. And
she has to
due
pay for
to
it.
just to pay for it, she joined the Oran Host Club. As a guy, Haruhi is a female. And it took them the whole...
All the girls are falling for it.
Yeah, the girls are falling for Haruhi and the guys are falling for her too. And that's why they legitimately thought they were gay. Especially the main lead, the blonde hair
Oh.
dude.
I mean,
I
a hole is a hole.
It's good. It's hilarious.
Yeah. It's
Hilarious,
it's basically the premise of Mulan in a prestigious anime in a prestigious anime school, where a girl disguised as a guy, when then the guys around her fall in love with him. I mean her.
Let's get down to business to
Yeah.
pay off the school.
And it's very funny because like there's a lot of funny scenes of like how blood typing is dealt with, blood types, and how they're portrayed as, because one of their character there is Kyoya, the one with the glasses, is AB, blood type AB, which is, if you believe in blood types and their corresponding
Royal blood type da.
corresponding attitude types. Blood types ABs are sometimes known as weirdos or people who are very serious. or where the A type, blood type A's are very go-getters,
Ano to?
very passionate about.
Ano to, Zodiac? Screw that. Get the fuck out of
It's
here.
not zodiac. It's basically blood types. Yeah, it's weird. It's a Korean thing. There's a lot of Korean connotation in this anime. And the manga thing is, yeah, let's just not discuss the manga for this one because it's long, it's weird.
Ayun na nga.
And
Alam
then,
mong umabot na tayo sa stream na gano'n nakahaba. Lumabas ni activate Windows. Please go to settings. Activate sa save. Oh boy.
Bas na.
for people who's still watching, we are running on 3.
Yes. Yung recorded stream, nandyan kay Jam. Yung editor, nandyan sa may cellphone. Nag-aayos ng ano. Etong nagsistream, ako. Nag-aayos ng laptop ko to. I'm broke. Magaya ka broke. Hindi, can't even afford real Windows.
So skip na lang natin yung Code Geass kasi already Geass on yours.
Yeah, we already talked about
Yeah.
that.
Angel Beats, yeah, same for me with V. Because lahat tayo may Angel, Angel Beats is there.
We've watched that, man.
It's
Everyone
good.
Watch that. Sad as well. And then there's The Gray Man.
Yan tayo. Yan na tayo.
The Gray Man is, for me, I will be dead before it be finished.
Hindi pa
Because
tapos
the man-
na eh.
Because the manga is updating quarterly, meaning it updates every 4 months.
Takes
Which is
forever.
annoying.
Super
Like-
haba na ito, sir.
Ang haba niya, dude. And then, di siya mahaba.
Ang haba
It's
ng
fairly
hintay.
Ang haba ng hintay. And
Nalala
to
ko
the
yung
point,
isang manga tuloy na once a year lang nag-update.
oh yeah, that's a funny thing.
Isang
It
panel lang once a year.
It even, di ba nga, like, it became meta. Like, as you read the panels, oh shit, you have to do it fast, and then you gotta wait for another year.
Running out of panels.
Run out of panels. For the Gray Man, like, maganda yung story niya. Like, it's all about supernatural shit. The Millennium Earl, with the Akumas, and then there's the Exorcist, which is Alan and the crew. But as the story goes by,
Blue
you'll
Exorcist.
see that you'll learn that the Millennium Earl wasn't alone, and that Millennium Earl was Adam, or aka the originator, and then he had the 12 apostles. 12 apostles. And then they were known as the Noah. And then furthermore in the story, you learn that our protagonist, Alan Walker, is the body substitute of the 13th Noah, or the 13th apostle, which is oddly named Nea. He was named Nea, Neah. And then the search for the originating, whatever their powers are called again, the heart of the, I forgot what their names are, but yeah, where their the Akuma destroying weapons originated from. I'll remember it eventually, but yeah, it started there. If Feature Roach can remember it, please post it. If you can't, just black the screen and then say IDK. Yeah.
Ang
Okay,
daming
got
edit dito para bro, Roach, do this. Like,
Roach, do that. Roach, do this.
it's basically Sive, para Sive.
Sive, do this. Or like
When will Sive
with-
get a raise?
or with Markiplier with Lixian. Lixian, do this.
Lexian, do
This
this.
is but yeah, at least for us, you're here in the video. Your actual
At least,
faces.
diba?
At least, diba? But yeah, like if you guys want, watch The Gray Man, but take it with a grain of salt. It's not finished. And I think they're doing a filler arcs at least now. You think?
Pag
I'm not sure, and-
when you mean 4 months per quarter, ilan yung updates na? Like 1 episode per, ano? Tama ba?
It's not episodes. It's not talking about the anime. I'm talking about the manga.
Yeah, the manga. Like one
The
book?
one chapter per quarter. And those chapters are what, 24 pages or even 22 pages long. It's hella short.
I would understand a month, pero like,
it's it
why?
because it's because from what I understand, it's because of how the author basically did the story. It's becoming so convoluted that even him doesn't know where the heart is, or where he's steering Alan Walker. Because right now in the manga, they're currently doing a
Okay then.
somewhat of a parang backtrack, or what do you call it? Um, they're reminiscing. They're visiting Nia's memories basically, which is inside Alan Walker. So yeah, that's in the manga, but anime I don't really know where they stop.
Okay then.
But I know from the anime they reached to the point where Alan was running away from the Exorcist, where that's very recent for the manga. So yeah, so take it from the game, take it with a grain of salt. It's not finished yet. And then let's move on to my final one for my 3x3, because I'm rushing this a bit, but I'm still explaining it. For this one, I'm not sure if you guys know.
I don't.
Do you guys know Log Horizon?
I don't.
Yes.
Rutch?
Very
I.
good. Very
I-
good anime. Season 3,
For-
baby.
For the people who does not know Log Horizon, this is
Yeah.
the better version of Sword Art Online. Watch it.
Way.
Season 3 just came out last year.
I need
Let's
to
go
watch
season
this.
3. Let's go.
Does this have
Yeah.
on Netflix?
No, you have to watch it in
I
Crunchyroll.
think yung season 1 yata meron.
Season one I think is in Netflix. Season 2 I'm not sure. But season 3 is, I'm for sure it's not on Netflix.
It's not on Netflix season 3.
Yeah.
You know how
If you
Netflix
guys-
is with anime.
For the people who doesn't know, season 1 and 2 came out came out around 2000 to 2010, around that ballpark. And then we had to wait around 10 to 12, no, or at least like 5 to 8 years for season 3 to come out.
2016-17 yata season 2, no? Tapos neto lang yung season 3.
Oh yeah,
Or
yeah,
wait,
like
what?
5 to 6 years. But for season 3 to come out,
Long time.
we had to wait 5 to 6 years because the creator of the damn thing committed tax fraud.
Right, I
You-
remember now.
He was jailed. And
That
yeah,
was a thing.
that was the thing. A lot of, but yeah, but the anime was good. It kept a lot of the main things still alive, even though season 3 came out just recently, like 2020, or just this year actually. Late last year, early this year. It's still ongoing.
Okay then.
Pero yeah, you can watch it. It's like a good watch. It's easy to understand, very fun to watch, and you'll like Shiro because your main character is like the strategist. He's not dumb,
The
he
world
is smart,
building.
and the world building is so good. They don't leave things unturned. Isipin mo like they even go for season 2, a bit of a spoiler. They go through how monsters, when you kill them, leave money. That whole thing. That they go through on how that happened. Yeah. It's like basically because the whole premise of Log Horizon is people getting transported into their MMORPG. There's no visors that's connected, anything. It's basically a computer. You're just playing the damn computer, and then they suddenly wake up in the MMORPG, which is called Log Horizon.
Okay then.
Yeah, it's the better version of Sword Art Online.
Better version
Watch
of
it.
Sao. Like kung si if Kirito uses hacks, if Kirito's like hacks, willpower and stuff, these guys are like they do be technical about it. They do be technical about stuff like, oh, if I do this kind of thing, this will make the system do this. So that means I will have an advantage in doing this.
Yeah,
It's just really good world building, man.
and you para
Bravo.
like it's good world building. It shows you how important a strategist is in a group game or any group settings. Because if it's kung walang like that schemer or strategist in your group, a lot of the things you will fall won't go as planned. Yeah, planning is yeah main main thing about that strategist. And people with glasses are evil, as per the anime.
Hmm.
What do you mean?
Yeah, that's my 3 by 3 for my honorable mentions. One, Inuyasha. I already explained it in Jed's honorable mentions or recommendations. Again, if you want to watch the sequel, watch the original first, because you'll still get it, but you won't see how weird it is to see Sesshomaru have a daughter. It'd be so weird. Actually, is it a daughter or a
They'd be
son?
like, who is this
Have an
awesome
off.
white-haired dude?
Yeah, because
Why
Sesshomaru
is he here? Why
notably,
is he awesome?
because Sesshomaru notably hates people. That's the thing for him. He hates people, and him having an offspring is just weird. And then the next one would be Violet Evergardens, which is I don't think you guys. It's in Netflix.
I
Jed, you
freaking
can
love
watch this.
Violet Evergarden.
I will
Violet
put this on my
Evergardens.
list.
It's
Ano
It's
episode,
very-
the episode that everybody has a thing on? The episode 7 ba yun? 7 or 10?
I think it's
That, bruh.
Kasi like for Violet Evergardens, one, the animation is superb. You can just see it in the fucking poster. As you see there, the animation, the how they draw it, and for the how
It's freaking glorious.
yeah, it's freaking glorious. They use a different kind of engine for how they animated it, because they 3D rendered it first, and then they blot in the actual character. That's why it looks beautiful. Yeah, but that's on the more technical. But yeah, Violet Evergarden it's a sad.
Naging it sa episode 10.
It's sad, but at the same time it's uplifting. Because the main thing about Violet
It's
Evergarden,
extremely wholesome
the main thing about it is like
in a way.
the main character is reading letters for people who can't read, and the main character lost her emotions basically due to a war. That's why you see Automail. She has two metallic arms
Basically
in the
robot
picture
arms.
because she was part of a war. From what I remember, people in the comments are you can at me on Twitter.
I remember that,
I'll give Roch my Twitter handle.
nawala yung, she lost her arms during the war.
Yeah, that's very
Like
sad.
trying to protect yung captain na
Yeah.
nag-alaga sa kanya. Because she was treated like a weapon. And the captain was like treating her like a normal, basically a normal being, a child. So, ayun. What is love?
What is love?
What
That's
is
basically
love?
that is basically the whole question. The whole question for Violet Evergarden. They're explaining what is love.
Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. No.
And then for my last honorable mention, I think Roch knows this because I talked about it a lot nung huli kami nakita.
I've read the manga and watched that.
Horimiya!
Okay.
Horimiya is it's one of the best, for me, it's one of the best slice of life there is right now. Because
Slice of life rom-com. It's good.
what it
The,
deals
the animation is eye candy.
The animation is eye candy. The story is hella good because one is very relatable. It's super fucking relatable. It's dealing with love triangles. It's basically high
Basically,
school life.
realistic
It's
talaga.
dealing with a lot of high school life. Sobrang realistic yan. And a lot of, you know, from Miyamura loving Hori to Hori, you know, chat. Other than
It's
that,
very good.
yeah, that's
Actually, ito yun,
different.
it's one of the animes like especially yung nag-jump off na the fence scene. Bro, that was
Yeah,
pretty.
it's like that animation
It's
there.
egg time.
It's so much better than the animation for like the AAA series, like Dragon Ball Super or Seven Deadly Sins,
Seven
where
deadly
they
sins.
I need
You
to
can't
watch
where they
that.
compare.
let
I need to watch that. Gagi mo, maganda raw din yun eh.
yeah, it's basically the
May
same
mga
art.
nagpo-fall lang yung anime then.
Yeah, but the animation nila
Seven
medyo
deadly sins.
at some time becomes really wonky, but at the same time it picks up at some points too. Or like mapapansin mo lang. And then for my recommendations, di na makikita ng mga madlang. For my recommendations, number one, I'll just give off three. My number one recommendation would be because I love mecha. Di ko lang nilagay sa list because it will take off all of it. I just put on like the least mecha thing inside there. But my number one thing would be Aquarion. I won't explain it because it's a bit convoluted. But if you want to watch a good mecha that deals with the mortality of life, they explain it literally there.
It
Watch
gets
Aquarion.
deep. It gets real deep.
Gets really deep with Apollonius, with gods and angels and whatnot. It deals with different planets fighting another different our planet, finding out you're from a different planet. You're fighting on the wrong side, but you're staying on the Earth because the people you love is here, and whatnot. With generic shit, but still good. Um, and the other one would be it's the tip of my tongue. It's not wild. Soul Eater.
Really?
Soul Eater, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, sa
Soul
bagay,
Eater.
yeah. How about Shaman King then?
It Shaman King is under. I'll give a 3. Shaman King is my last one, but Soul Eater for me was for people who like Fire Force. You'll like Soul Eater because it's funny. The art style is the same, and their humor is on point for some people. It's very for our age. Like, so there's a lot of culture there too. There's the culture. And besides, you'll see your favorite monsters there, from Frankenstein to the Grim Reaper. And then last but not least, recommendation would be Shaman King. If you guys don't know it, you should. If you don't want to watch it, you should, because
You should.
it's about
Watch
ghosts.
the remake.
Yeah, watch the remake. It's about ghosts. It's basically about people being possessed by ghosts, joking it out. What's more awesome than that? Your main character is a hippie who gets possessed by a fucking samurai.
If he gets that's one way to describe that dude.
Hippie.
Yo is a fucking hippie.
Hippie.
Yeah, exactly. He's like so chill, like hey there.
Dude, he
yo.
grows up. He grows
How
up
you
into a
doing?
fucking hippie.
Hippie.
Even his son Hannah says he's a fucking hippie.
Fucking hippie. That's one way to yeah. You're right.
He's
You're
a
right.
hippie. And I don't like how they. For me lang I don't like how they nerfed Ren so much. Because gotta understand, Ren Ren, the Chinese kid, the one with the point, the antenna, Ren was trained as a child to become a warrior. Ren has six pack, and Ren can beat the shit out. Ren can beat the shit out of people without Bison. His spirit. He can do it.
Don't need it.
Yeah, Ren doesn't need the spirits. He can do it single-handedly on his own. Because Ren is basically Bruce Lee. But then again, Bruce Lee is dead in that series, and Bruce Lee is the animated corpse of Jun Tao. That is Bruce Lee.
Basically, yeah.
Okay then.
Yeah, that's my tangent for the day.
Whew. That was a... This is the
That was
longest
long.
stream. This is the longest stream po. Tsaka minado ako dun. Keroch pa lang dun pala. Sabi ko, oh wait, Kagi, that's a lot of
This is gonna be
explanation.
a pain in the ass.
It's gonna be a long explanation.
It's
Just
gonna be
Keroch pa lang. Wala pa ako. It's just, okay.
Well, we took around an hour to for explanation about.
We're already
That's
like
fine.
2.5, right?
Late rin kasi tayo.
Roch, what do you
We're at
mean 2.5? We're at 3 and 20 minutes.
Hindi pala naka-refresh to, bro.
Oh boy.
Bro.
Oh boy.
My internal memory.
Oh no.
My internal memory.
Oh boy. Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
Just we're not rushing this for just final thoughts on animes. But yeah, for his final thoughts, if you want to listen to our recommendation, we'll be happy to read it, watch it, whatever. It's a good pastime. You learn a lot of things with anime. You'll learn a lot of morals. You'll learn what not to do, what to do. That kind of sense, to the moral sense of the term, and you'll enjoy the heck out of it. That's why we watch anime.
It's good.
It's a good,
Hello?
and sometimes it adds to your stress too. You never know.
Rent a girlfriend.
That dude.
It takes out the stress. Berserk, sure.
Berserk. Wait. I forgot to put one more thing too on my fucking list. Vinland Saga. It's basically Berserk, but has a lot of historical figures. Shit. Vinland Saga is
Freaking
annoying as
wild,
fuck
bro.
too.
Death Note mga tol nga pala, by the way.
But yeah, that's our anime list, guys. Thank you for listening, for watching. You guys like the stream, like our podcast, or like any of the things that we do here, click the like button down below, and don't forget to subscribe. Hit the bell button, helps us grow our channel, and don't forget to subscribe to Jed Sky, to his Too Strong Gaming channel, and TidySalt down there. All their links will be down in the description below, and I'll probably give Roch my Twitter handle if you guys want to tweet at me, whatever.
He's giving out his social.
Fight me in Twitter.
It's getting
Fight
serious.
Me. Fight me. I'm serious. Fight me.
By the way, wait. Before we end, one last thing. Watching anime is a broke thing to do. Alam mo bakit? Pag wala kang magawa.
That is so true.
You're too broke to go out.
Like, wala akong pera, watch anime. It's free. Watching anime is basically free.
Yeah, basically free, but please do do subscribe to Crunchyroll if you do have the money. So it helps support the actual producers,
The anime
the anime industry, and that's why a lot of other production companies of the animes can't do sequels to the animes that you like. Is because people keep on watching on pirated websites or downloading it. So if you want to support the anime industry,
from getting,
please support
the
them
money.
with all your heart, but hindi ko kasalanan na broke ako.
yeah, if you can.
zero.
No. We're not going down that rabbit hole. Not ReZero. No.
Rabbit hole,
Hey.
hey!
We're ending it here.
Okay na. Haba pa to.
Zero.
I draw the line with Subaru.
Zero is a masterpiece.
How about...
I draw the line with Subaru.
Pre. How about... Speaking of Subaru, Initial D.
That's fine. We never... It's fine.
What wala sa listahan
Racing
natin
anime.
It never, like, again, the reason why I copied the 3x3 because knowing us three, iba ilalagay lang natin yung siyam na nag-impact sa atin. Yung nagkaroon ng impact sa atin.
But mine had a lot of, like,
Mixed.
mabilisan.
Hindi.
I had a lot.
Basically, kung ano man tatandaan mo agad, that for my psychology, for my reasoning of things why I did this, kung ano man nilagay natin agad doon sa first 9 natin, ayan ang basically yung una nagtatak sa atin. Kung may pinalit man kayo, kasi meron kayo natandaan na other thing na gusto nyo lang tapunan yung masakit na ramdaman nyo sa pinanood nyo. Bakit yung pinanood nyo?
Yeah, okay.
Basically.
You might
Can
be
you use
right.
our reasoning?
Hindi, you might be right. Alam mo kung bakit? It's because the reason why naalala ko yan is pansin mo lahat ng kwento ko, may kasama ako, katulong ko, pinsan ko, tropa ko. Just,
Diba?
Yeah. Yun.
Because for some people like you, mga, say it again, na graduate from weebdom and then came back to weebdom.
I'm still a weeb if you think about it.
Yeah, that's why I said you came back to weeb. It takes a lot for some animes to make an impact to you. Kaya kailangan nila kinakailangan na magkaroon ng connotation sa real life. Like, you watch this with a couple group of friends. Parang, kaya naging memorable. Or like, magat.
Yes.
For some naman, like us and Roch, for me and Roch, it really meant, gave us a mental attack or emotional attack. It attacked us basically, made us cry.
Angel
Sa mga
Beats.
iba naming anime dito.
Angel Beats.
Angel Beats.
50%
Angel Beats.
Oh, Ayan na nga. Malalobat na yung phone eh. Ayun na, malalobat na raw kasi yung phone.
Nalobat na siya.
Malalobat na yung phone.
So yeah, basically tapusin na natin to. Just
Okay.
nawala na yung isa natin kasama. So again, if you guys like our content, if you guys like our content, if you want to continue watching, press the like button down below. And if you want to, please subscribe and don't forget to press the bell button. It helps our channel grow. Again, subscribe to Jet Sky down in the description and TidySalt down there. Again and again. I'll put my Twitter handle down there too.
He's showing his Twitter handle.
Fight me. I'm ready. Fight me. And yeah,
Bring it.
this is the Bro Podcast. Goodbye, guys. Bye.
Okay, signing out. Signing out. Alright.
That's
Madali magpayaman, mahirap maging broke. So let's go. Okay. Ending stream. Goodbye mga tol. Alright.
bye.
Alright. And then switch tangent and that was pretty di pa end stream in a bit. Saglit lang. I like how this... Okay, ending stream in 3, 2, 1. Good night.
Technically, Roch, nasa 3 hours